I made the huge announcement yesterday at 7:45. I mean, massive breaking news. Big deal. Made the announcement yesterday morning that we are giving away a massive amount of money. You know, with some of my teases on my social media, like my Instagram, I shot a video, hey, big announcement coming Tuesday morning, 7:45. Yeah, some people are like, what do you give away? More rice cookers? And listen, that's great. That's great. Some people are like, oh, yeah, I can't wait. And then, I make the announcement that we're giving away $40,000 in cash. The $40,000 MJ Morning Show money heist. And starting on Monday morning, we're giving away $1,000 every single hour, every day, not just for 1 week, but for 2 solid weeks. Yeah, you might want to get Julian another chair. Can we go to another room?
What's happening?
I don't know. The chair keeps sinking. By the way,
you want me to go get another chair?
We'll do it during the break.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. Listen,
So, right. Julian, my son, home for a couple of weeks before he starts his summer program at NYU. Julian is in studio this morning. So good to see you, Pally.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, look at that. So Chloe's been in, obviously, on multiple occasions. Julian has been here, I think, a few times. When was the last time you were in studio?
Probably not till last August.
It's been a while,
yeah.
Right? And so welcome, everybody. Hey, sandwiched right in between Fester and Roxanne. Julian, I'm going to tell you right now that Roxanne's going to smell better. All right, than Fester.
That's true.
I'm just going to tell you. Right now.
Funk.
Anyway, hey, 6:02. Welcome everyone to the MJ Morning Show. And yeah, yesterday morning at 7:45, I had the big reveal. We are giving away $40,000 in cash. Now we've done the $20,000 cash tags in the past, but I'm doubling the action. But wait, I'll double it, and you don't even have to pay extra handling and shipping. What was that old line? Just pay. We'll double your order. Just pay additional processing and whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
It was shipping and handling, but they worked that into processing. Which means the same thing.
Yeah, processing and ship, whatever the hell it is. Right. So, $40,000 next week. Your chance to win your share of $20,000 thanks to Lucan's Lucan's Wine and Spirits is sponsoring next week. So Lucan's, great local. That's where I shop. I shop at Lucan's. Lucan's has a couple locations right near me in South Tampa, including that brand new store at, Midtown, just, north of Kennedy, south of 275. The old Rooms to Go spot is now this beautiful new Lucan's place. So Lucan's is bringing you week 1 of the $20,000 for next week. And then the following week, another $20,000. And that's going to be brought to you by the Kemp Law Group, Stacy Kemp and the team. So 2 weeks, $20,000 a week, because we're giving away $1,000 every single hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So $4,000 a day times 5 days is $20,000. Times 2 is $40,000. You tell me any radio morning show in this market that is giving away $40,000 exclusively on the morning show, all local to local listeners. Tell me who's done that. I can't tell you who's done that. I've been in this market since 1994.
Crazy Ira and the Douche did it.
On Parks and Rec.
And hold on.
I just saw that for the first time.
It's so funny.
Wait a minute. Was there on
Crazy Ira and the Douche, man? That's a radio show on Parks and Rec. They're huge. They're great.
They have all the zingers and the sound effects. They're amazing.
They ripped off Johnny Stinkface is basically what they did.
Crazy Ira and the Douche. That's what they're called?
That's right. Taking over national syndication.
Did you ever hear, I had to dig up. Remember Larry Bud Melman from the old David Letterman show? Did you ever hear those? Roxanne probably never heard that.
What are you talking about?
No.
Larry Bud Melman?
Yes. Roxanne, do you remember Larry Bud Melman?
That name means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Then it got to be a little too much. Sort of like Hal Herman.
Fester, you remember Larry Bud Melman, right?
Of course, I remember him in on the Letterman show, and then how we were able to build a friendship or some kind of exploitation with him.
Well, yeah, we
kind of the same thing, right?
We totally exploited Larry Bud Melman. He was that older character that David Letterman.
It's really quirky and really eccentric.
Right.
It's a wacky character.
Yeah, wacky
Tell
guy.
you what I'm going to do. In the next segment for the early crowd, I'm going to dig up the old Larry Bud Melman segment. And I felt a little bad. We kind of scammed him for multiple days. And when you just said Ira and the Douche morning show.
Dirty Ira.
Yeah, what is it?
Dirty Ira.
Well, it's the first time you said
Or
that.
Crazy Ira.
I don't know.
What is it?
I think it's Crazy Ira
I think
and the
it's
Douche.
crazy. I think.
Anyway, so something similar with crazy morning show names we did with Larry Bud Melman. His name was Calvert DeForest.
Calvert DeForest
was his name. Oh, man, he died in 2007. Yeah,
But he lived that long. Wow.
Yeah, how old was he when he passed away? Anyway,
million?
I have it on one of the old MJ Morning Show CDs. So next segment, I'm going to play a classic MJ and BJ Morning Show bit, and it just triggered me when I heard you say Dirty Ira and the Douche or whatever the name is from the Parks and Recreation thing. Anyway, what was that, Andrew? What did you say?
85.
Say it again.
He passed at 85.
Oh, he didn't pass in 2007.
No, he died in 2007.
He did not die in 80. Oh, he died at 85?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said he died in
Oh, yeah,
85.
yeah.
No.
Oh, no, it sounded like you said he died in 85. No.
I said he passed at 85.
Good for him.
He died at 85 in 2007. Anyway, funny stuff. I'll play it in the next segment. You're going to want to hear this. So I'm all excited on several fronts. Starting Monday, we give away $40,000. It's the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist. That's what we're calling it. So next week, $20,000 brought to you by Lucan's Wine and Spirits. And then the following week of the 20th, another $20,000 brought to you by Kemp Law Group. Hey, don't tell me the MJ Morning Show doesn't get action. Roxanne, what did you notice on the way in this morning?
I noticed when I looked to my right, a big, huge container as I was getting on the Howard Franklin Bridge, and it looked like a bunch of debris and crap was in the container. Is that what you're talking about? You asked me what I noticed.
Well,
That's the first thing I noticed.
I first said the MJ Morning Show gets action. So
Yeah,
obviously that would mean something that we caused to happen.
Then I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, what?
Yes, I do.
What?
It's not a game show.
What?
What? You don't want me to tell you?
Don't say it.
You seem mad.
Say it.
You seem mad. Have somebody else tell
I'm
you.
up against the clock. Say
Lights. Lights, camera,
Yes.
action.
The lights were turned on. Remember for a couple of days, I was saying that the lights were out at the intersection of Gandy and 4th. All the street lights on the elevated above and below, all of the lights were out. And we mentioned this twice on yesterday's show with a big MJ Morning Show alert. Drive in this morning, guess what? The street lights are all on. So I'm telling you right now, the MJ Morning Show
That's right,
gets
baby.
action. But the crap wagon, the trailer of crap, that's still there. Julian noticed that getting onto the Howard Franklin Bridge this morning. All right, hold on, folks. We're just getting rolling. I'm going to roll out that MJ and BJ Morning Show classic next. First at 6:09, traffic's on. Here's Pat with the latest. If you don't they go if I hey Froggy, if I look at the
scatting,
if I look at the lyrics online for Two Princes by Spin Doctors, in the lyrics does it read if you 6:21 at the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hey, also, you got that big military demonstration in downtown Tampa this morning. If you didn't hear us talk about, well, I guess it's this afternoon. I think it's like noon. Anyway,
Yes.
I've got road closures are going to start like this morning. If you don't know what's going on in downtown Tampa, don't have the crap scared out of you. Don't have an accident in your pants if you start hearing explosions and low-flying helicopters. We're going to fill you in just a second on what the heck is going on in Tampa, downtown Tampa later today. It's this whole military exercise demonstration. I'll give you the details in just a second. First, though, as promised moments ago, a little classic, little flashback to the old MJ and BJ morning show when we were on the other radio station. And for those that remember the David Letterman show, first it was on NBC, and then remember Dave got all pissed off that he didn't get the Tonight Show after Johnny Carson retired, and Jay Leno got the Tonight Show. So Dave got all pissed off, and he left NBC, and then he started late night or late show, whatever it was.
He started the Late Show on CBS.
Right, because it was late night with David Letterman, but they owned that at NBC. So he started the Late Show on CBS, and Letterman was over there for, 20-plus years, however long it was, a long time. So one of the characters on the David Letterman show was Larry Bud Melman, played by this old dude named Calvert DeForest. And, you go back to the 80s and, with the college crowd, listen, back in the 80s, when I was in college in, 1984, 85, 80s, that was a big deal. The college kids loved David Letterman. We used to watch it in the dorm, late at night at 11:30 when it came on. And, we knew Larry Bud Melman. It was kind of a funny character, kind of this, nebbish, kind of goofy, aloof, and he had that laugh that, So this is back in like 1995, 1996, and Larry Bud Melman was promoting some kind of product. So we had an interview with Larry Bud Melman on the MJ and BJ morning show. This is mid-90s. So we have Larry Bud Melman on, and then we started calling him day after day, pretending we were a different morning show. And he believed it every single time because we would have him do a station ID. So if you ever listen to radio, you'll hear like a celebrity, hey, this is Steven Tyler. You're listening to the MJ Morning Show on Q105, or, whoever. You'll hear a celebrity do a little, we call it a little station ID or a little sweeper, an ID for the morning show. And we had Larry Bud Melman on legitimately. It was some product or something he was promoting. So we had him on legitimately, but we had his phone number. I think we called him. We had his phone number. I don't know why the hell they gave us. So we had his home number. So then for like the next week, we called him every single morning, pretending that we were another morning show doing an interview. And the guy believed it every single time. And we were just coming up with the most ridiculous names of morning shows. And when Froggy just said that the fake radio show on
Dirty Ira or Crazy Ira and the Douche,
Crazy Ira and the Douche on
Parks and Rec.
the Parks and Rec show.
I've only seen one episode, and it was with them. And
All right, so
The best.
hold on. Fester's queued up Parks and Recreation, the old NBC show. You have it?
I think I did.
All right,
you
hit
find
pl-
Crazy
hit-
Ira and the
hit-
Douche?
Hit play, would you please?
Crazy Ira and the Douche, 93.7.
You know why I'd never be an astronaut? 2 words, space farts. You can't roll down the window of the shuttle. Am I right, folks?
Houston, we have a. What do you think about that, Neil Armstrong?
It's one small for man, one giant for mankind.
All right, switch.
All right, so this is a really highbrow morning show. Crazy Ira and the
I would
Douche.
listen to that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad they're not in this market.
There'd be some stiff competition.
Small.
we'd be in big trouble if we were up against Crazy Ira and the Douche. All right, so we did something very similar to Larry Bud Melman. We had him on the MJ and BJ show legitimately. And then we called him every single morning for like a week, pretending we were a different morning show. The dude never caught on. And this is what it sounded like. Here's the audio bite.
Yes, this is Calvert DeForest, and you're listening to Smelly Jim and Fungus Head on the Big Red Lobster.
Hi, it's Calvert DeForest. You're listening to Smelly Jim and Thunderhead on what?
It's not Thunderhead, it's Fungus Head.
Oh, that's even worse.
This is Calvert. You're listening to Big Roy and Schmuck Boy on the Big Country Slob.
You're listening. You'll have to. I'll have to follow you. It's Calvert DeForest.
Listening to Big Roy and Schmuck Boy.
Big Roy
And Schmuck Boy
and Schmuck Boy
on the Country Slob.
on the cool.
And you're listening to Fat Frank and Uncle Hank on Good Time Oldies 93.
Now do that once more.
Okay, Fat Frank
Fat Frank
and Uncle Hank
Fat Frank and Uncle Hank.
on Good Time Oldies 93.
All right, Fat Frank and Uncle Hank. Hi, it's Calvert DeForest from. Well, where am I? God, I'm not awake yet.
Say hi, this is Calvert, and you're listening to Frogman, Ribbit, Ribbit, and Assface.
Ribbit, ribbit, and ass space.
Well, Frogman, Ribbit, Ribbit.
Oh, all right. Well, let me. This is Calvert DeForest, and you're listening to Frogman.
Ribbit, Ribbit.
You're listening to Ribbit, Ribbit.
No, Frog. What you want to do is you want to go Frogman, Ribbit, Ribbit,
All right.
and
you're listening
Assface.
to Frogman, Ribbit, Ribbit,
And Assface.
and ass space.
You're listening to Dog Breath and Cow Turd on KVOM, the Big Vomit 93.
Well, let's see.
Dog Breath and Cow Turd.
Dog breath and cow turd. This is Calvert DeForest from Late Show with Dave Letterman. You're listening to Dog Breath and Cow Turd on
KVOM, the Big Vomit 93.
KVOM, the Big Vomit 93. Is that it?
Yes. That's it.
Hi, this is Calvert DeForest from the Letterman Show. You're listening to MJ and BJ on 93.3 up to, I can't do it. 93. Oh, God. Forget it, guys. It's too early in the morning.
Hey, BJ literally got paid just to wheeze in the microphone.
You want to imitate that?
Where's my paycheck, buddy?
That's like Fester. Fester does the wheeze these days.
It's all he did.
I've got the Fester wheeze isolated, actually. Hang on a minute. Where's the Fester wheeze? Oh, here we go. Here it is.
That's it. That's what you learned from Beej.
I sent that out to BJ in Denver. He's his new sidekick. Hey, Wheeze boy.
Wheeze boy.
It's gonna be snowing on the mountains.
All right, so heads up. Breaking news. Yeah, Gasparilla is not like amped up and early this year. Between noon and 1 o'clock today, U.S. Special Operations Command is going to have some kind of military demonstration. You know, they've done this before. And don't they have this, don't they do something at a convention center? Anyway, they're going to be, rappelling down buildings and helicopters, and you're going to have live demonstrations. This is, they say, as close to a real-life mission as possible. So you're going to have, helicopters flying low. You're going to have gunfire, explosions. All kinds of stuff is going to be going on in downtown Tampa later today between noon and 1. Already some road closures are occurring. So heads up, we're not under attack. The North Koreans are not invading. We're not being attacked by another nation. It's not a terrorist operation. It's just a military demonstration in downtown Tampa later today during lunchtime.
I didn't see anywhere where the public is welcome.
Yes, they are.
Are they?
Yes, the
But-
public are invited to watch.
Yep.
You want to wear your ear protection, though.
Yeah, and if you want, you can jump out of a helicopter.
That too.
Yeah, just be at the corner of like Franklin and whatever, and they'll pick you up, and you can jump out of a helicopter at 12:30 today.
I'm just saying, if any protesters want to have a seriously fun time, downtown Tampa today's the
What,
place.
what the hell are you suggesting?
Listen,
What kind of a schmuck face are you?
If there's a protest that you're passionate about, go to. If you're serious about your protest, go to downtown Tampa.
What are you, an idiot? Don't say that.
They're all going to be there. They're going to be ready for it.
They're going to get arrested.
What is the matter with
How'd you get arrested? You can protest.
You're a jackass. What are
You
you
can
doing?
protest.
You're revolting.
This is 6:31 at the MJ Morning Show.
Protest.
When we get back, I think Fester just did morons in the news.
Yeah.
No, when we get back,
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That was my. I always wanted to do that.
you're
I'm
trying.
wheezing.
Oh,
You're
that was your
trying,
wheeze?
That's my wheeze.
you're trying to do the.
Yeah.
Go on,
You know.
do it again.
See,
It's just-
We got to bring it more. We got to bring it from your
it's
diaphragm.
more guttural
Yeah,
than.
you need more. You
Or
need
just
more.
I'm too chesty right now.
No, you need more camel in there.
Okay.
Yes,
You need more
are.
like you smoke a bunch of camels in there. That's what you need. That's what you need. Hey, Andrew, why did my spots just change? What's going on here? The computer's like just changing my commercials as I'm sitting here. Do we know what the hell's going on?
Am I accidentally touching the keyboard because I'm sitting in a different position?
No, keyboard's way over here.
Can you tell me what the hell just happened here? My commercials just totally changed.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
All right, Andrew, get this fixed for me, please. Well, I know what I'm supposed to do here. Hey, early morons in the news next on the MJ Morning Show here at 6:32. Yeah, our computer's it's like going crazy. Like commercials are being added and taken away as I'm sitting here looking at the screen. All right, if you are looking for window and door replacements, The soothing sounds of morons in the news on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Oh, if you did not hear the big news yesterday, before I get to the morons of the news, this is huge, folks. So, Cash Kitty wraps up on Friday. The Cash Kitty has been incredible. We have been giving away tons of money. You've had the shot to deal with the Cash Kitty. Happens again at 8 o'clock today. So an hour and 19 minutes from right now, Cash Kitty back with another chance for you to win $1,000. Got the special keyword coming up. Then 10 a.m., 12 noon, 3 and 5. But the huge announcement that I made yesterday at 7:45 is the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist. We are giving away, again, $1,000 every hour, every day, starting next week for 2 solid weeks. We've done like the cash tag for like a week, and that's like 20 grand every hour, every day. We're doubling it. Double the fun, folks, like double mint gum. So 2 solid weeks. Week 1 next week brought to you by our friends at Lucan's Wine and Spirits. So Lucan's, with locations all over the Tampa Bay area, that's where I do my wine and liquor shopping. So Lucan's going to sponsor next week, and then the second week's going to be the Kemp Law Group. $20,000 a week times 2, $40,000. We're giving away 40 grand over 2 weeks. 40 winners, $1,000 a pop. So it's the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist. Grab your share of the loot. starting Monday morning at 6 a.m. right here on the MJ Morning Show. This is huge. No one's done. Who's given away $40,000 in morning drive ever in the Tampa Bay market over the course of 2 weeks? No one. We're doing it. Even with the economy and interest rates all whacked out. Look who's stepping up to the plate. MJ Morning Show, along with Lukens and the Kemp Law Group, right here on the MJ Morning Show. All right, let's do some early morons of the news. Man, this is rough. You get into a fight with somebody, and they throw an object at you in the course of the heated moment.
Where are you in this fight? Are you like in the car? Are you at home? Are you at a restaurant?
Let me set the stage here. This happened at a bowling alley.
Oh, boy. There are a lot of things you can throw there.
All right. So this is a woman caught on surveillance video inside a bowling party.
Oh, no.
At a Brickell. This is, South Florida, Brickell.
That's a nice area.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Miami, South Beach, Brickell.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's a good place to visit.
Yeah. So
Never heard of it.
a woman was caught on video throwing a bowling ball at another woman's head. This is woman on woman with a bowling ball. That's like typically the most male thing that you could think of.
That's tough. I mean, the trajectory would be tough. You can't wing it like a baseball, but you're going to heave it like a shot put.
Yeah.
Give the woman all the time in the world to move.
Or you could swing it around. Just keep your triple fingers just plugged in there and use it as like a mace.
Video popped up online, and it shows the fight at the Lucky Strike bowling alley.
Lucky Strikes, yes. Fill your lungs with the delicious smoke.
What an unfortunate name.
Hey, guess what? I was on 4th Street in St. Pete last Saturday. I was with Michelle and Chloe, because Chloe's boyfriend lives down there, like the Snell Island area. So we were down there, and I popped into a convenience store. Where was that? You got the Outback and the Panera. Where is it? That's like just before 9th Street.
Okay.
So around what? Is that like around 12th, 13th, 14th, somewhere in that vicinity, right?
Sure, yeah.
Right?
Is it by the old Sunken Gardens?
Yeah, so not far from Sunken Gardens.
Sunken Gardens
you
still
got
there.
the First Watches down there.
All right.
And there's a gas station. I think it's an Exxon station, or there's a gas station on the corner. Might be at 9th and 4th.
Okay.
Right down 4th Street here in St. Pete. So I stopped into this gas station, a little convenience mart, because I wanted to get a bottle of sparkling water. And the guy in front of me, Froggy, was buying. This guy's like 27 years old, maybe.
Buying some Luckies?
He was.
Yes, of course.
They're so healthy.
100 out of 100 doctors recommend Lucky Strikes if you want to live a long, healthy life.
So doctors recommend what?
Lucky Strikes.
That's what
Your lungs will thank you.
So how'd I get to? Oh, because the bowling alley.
The bowling alley's name.
The bowling alley is called Lucky Strike. So how horrific is this? A woman takes a bowling ball and throws it at another woman's head at the Lucky Strike bowling alley, recently opened at the Miami World Center, according to NBC4 Miami. Yeah, they reported that police said both the victim hit with the bowling ball and the woman who threw the bowling ball left the alley by the time that police arrived. But can you imagine? That's one of the worst things, to get hit in the head with a bowling ball.
Hold on now. Was she grazed, or was it like a concussion?
I'm sorry.
This is a full-on. She
You watched it?
She swings it.
There's
and
there's
she drops.
We have to see it.
Yeah, there's video. By the way, that voice, folks, that you just heard out of nowhere, that's Julian. My son Julian is back for a couple of week break from NYU, hanging out here in the studio this morning. Yeah, the video's online. We can post it. Yeah, Andrew, if you want to stick the video is available. The surveillance video from the bowling alley was posted on social media. Here it is, Fester. If you want to play, here we go. Listen, watch this.
Planes and pains. You are looking at new video showing bowling balls going airborne, but not at the pins. It was a bowling brawl, a South Florida hotspot looking more like a WWE match. Michael Hudak is live in Miami with more on this wild video. Michael.
Well, first of all, when you see the video, the first thing that goes through your mind is you hope everyone involved is okay. You pray that they're okay, because it was a pretty serious scene. Second of all, we don't know if anyone involved was okay, because the victim and the suspect disappeared without a trace before police even got
That's
there.
what I said, Hudak. Watch this.
Oh
my
not
God!
so lucky.
Roxanne, what did you just say? Describe that.
Okay, hold on. Let me watch again. It's slow motion right now. Let me see it again. I mean, she went down when she got hit.
She was right in the temple.
You know, it was a two-hand
over the head.
It was like a medicine ball that you chuck over the head.
Yes.
It was
but she had more momentum. She did like a side curve and like brought it down.
She really winged it.
Yes.
Oh my!
Wow.
That's like one of the worst things. Get hit in the head with a bowling ball.
And she's wearing like this short skirt. You see that, Julian? Like it's her whole booty is showing as she does it.
He noticed that part, too.
I wonder what the weight of the balls were. Hey, did you ever call a bowling alley as a kid? Do you have 10-pound balls?
Yeah, we have a prank of Fester doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, let's go bowling alley. I still call bowling alleys.
I've been to this World Center, not this particular bowling alley, Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike. Say it right.
Lucky Strike.
now more 60s and 50s sounding, please. Now get over here, secretary. I got to grab your butt before lunch.
Make me a drink.
Oh,
Make
good
me
old
a
days.
martini. It's 9 a.m. I need it.
You know, we need to inject more Mad Men into the MJ Morning Show.
Yes.
We need a liquor cart in the back of the studio.
Yes.
That's what we need. All right, 6:49 at the MJ Morning Show. I only got the one morons of the news story today.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, it really is.
I do have more though, so I'll sprinkle in some additional morons during the course of the show. And it is a busy Wednesday morning here on the MJ Morning Show. Oh, when we get back, speaking of Miami, did you see the prices for food? You know, they had the Miami Grand Prix. We had the St. Pete Grand Prix here, like 2 months ago, month and a half ago?
But that's IndyCar. This was F1.
But we just had maybe you can set me straight on all that.
The good stuff.
All right, so Miami's Grand Prix, the food prices out freaking rageous. You got to hear this and a whole lot more. Oh, I told you it was going to happen, and it has. What food item has been yanked? I said it was going to happen because of the issues and incidents. All right, hold on to that thought, folks. We'll get to all of that next here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. 7:03. Money out the waz, essentially. Coming up at 8 o'clock, the Cash Kitty's back, so less than an hour away. 7:03 now. Cash Kitty's back at 8 o'clock. Got the keyword for you. You'll text it in. You'll enter it on the app or the website. Chance to win $1,000 happens at 8 a.m. this morning, then 10, then noon, then 3, and then 5 p.m. That's Cash Kitty. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the huge announcement yesterday, starting Monday at 6 a.m., we start giving away $1,000 every hour on the MJ Morning Show. This is MJ Morning Show only. This is our exclusive deal. MJ Morning Show listeners only, every hour next week, $1,000. But wait, there's more. We'll do it the following week. So now we're doubling the action. It's the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist. Grab your share of the loot in the heist. $1,000 a pop. 40 winners over 2 weeks. Brought to you by Lucan's Wine and Spirits. That'll be week 1. And then the second week brought to you by the Kemp Law Group. Folks, this is huge. We're giving away $40,000 over 2 weeks. Every hour, every day for 2 weeks, starting Monday morning. Just listen. That's all you got to do. Listen. And it's all MJ Morning Show listeners. Only right here. MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, speaking of money. Holy jamoli. This is insane. So they just had the Miami F1 Grand Prix. Hey, Froggy, you're into the whole auto racing thing. You got some kind of a douche couch in your house.
It's called a sim rig.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Not a douche couch. I'm close.
You like that, Roxanne?
That was funny. I like it.
But yes, I have competed professionally.
So Froggy has a whole setup
on iRacing and F1.
You have like a custom douche couch that you ordered, right?
Yeah, the DC 5000.
Right. And then you've got like the joysticks and the steering wheels, and you've got all the monitors in front of you.
Yeah, I've got it all set up.
And you do auto racing online, right?
Yes, I love it.
So explain to me. So Miami was F1 Grand Prix versus what the heck were they doing in downtown St. Pete? What race was that?
Those are Indy cars,
Okay.
and those cars are usually built for oval racing.
Okay, gotcha.
And then once in a while, they'll do street racing.
All
They're
right,
slower
all
than
right,
the F1
all right.
car. The F1
Gotcha.
cars are the fastest cars in the world.
All right, so
Congratulations to Lando Norris, who drives for McLaren, for winning his first race.
Look at the sports reporter that we have in the room with us.
I have
Congratulations.
It's the wide world of sports with douche couch
President and
Froggy.
CEO of McLaren, Zach Brown, says he's very proud of Lando Norris.
That's enough. All right. So Miami F1 Grand Prix was this past weekend. This is insane. The food prices at the venue. I mean, come on. Is this a joke? When I first saw this, I'm like, this cannot be real. Have you guys seen these, or am I about to educate you for the first time?
I'm just going to tell you that, we occasionally go to Miami, and every time we go, we're like, oh, we can't afford to, live down here.
Right,
That's not
right.
happening. It's crazy down
Dude,
there.
it's a highfalutin sport.
This is ridiculous.
It's the sports of royalty.
This was at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. This is the 3rd annual Miami Grand Prix, which was all last weekend, I guess Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the food prices out of control. Chicken wings with caviar, $600.
What?
Starving.
Wait a minute. What about a nice fruit refresher?
Oh my God, what? $7-8?
All right. Sliced fruit, a fruit refresher.
Are they going to slice it and put it over someone's body for us to eat off of them?
Sounds refreshing.
$190. Are you freaking kidding me? $190 for the fruit refresher?
What else comes with that? Something we don't know about?
How about some steamed buns?
Steamed bun? Hot cross?
Yeah.
Steamed buns. I'm thinking maybe a pork bun or a bao.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steamed buns, $120. Hey, what about the sampler platter?
A little bit of everything.
$210. Hey, how about the crispy wing board?
Oh, sounds good.
$190. Oh, maybe you'd like to take it down a notch, or I should say take it down a nachos. The carne asada nachos, See what I did there? All right. How much do you think the carne asada nachos were at the Miami Grand Prix at the Hard Rock Miami Stadium?
Nacho in my price range?
Yes. Guess how much?
$212.
I said we're going to take it down a notch from the crispy wing board at 190.
My apologies.
180.
Yeah, but say not much.
Great. Okay, great.
100.
Now we're into my budget.
How
Okay.
about Maine lobster rolls?
Oh, forget it.
Oh boy, that's going to be like $12.
All right, if you're up in, let's say, Connecticut, or you're up in New Hampshire or Maine, a good lobster roll these days, can be $40. A good packed lobster roll, $28 to $40, depending on whether you get the overstuffed, the regular. So, they're not cheap. A good lobster roll, let's just say $28 to $40. Guess how much the Maine lobster rolls were at the F1 Grand Prix in Miami last weekend?
$500?
I
mean, if the caviar was $600.
$280.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So 200. Now you're making it sound like a bargain. You always shoot too. You always shoot
I know,
too high.
you're worse at that game.
Yeah,
I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm the worst.
You're the worst at that game.
Okay.
All right, but listen to the lobster rolls, $280. Oh, maybe you'd like the chilled prawn.
What? That sounds awesome.
The chilled prawn.
You just get one, it sounds like.
Shrimp.
They're big.
Maybe you'd like the chilled shrimp cup. Do you know how much the chilled shrimp cup was?
How many shrimp does it come with? Does it say?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
But trust me, you're not getting enough for $290. Wow. Who the F was paying these prices?
You know how much those tickets probably
Oh, my
were?
God.
Just to go? The funny thing about this race is Lando won, and it's the first time anybody's beaten Red Bull's, Red Bull's number one team. Max Verstappen. He's won 11, 12 races in a row.
You're putting him to sleep.
And Lando, Max Verstappen, Red Bull. I have a little quiz for you.
Can you
Team manager for Red Bull is Christian Horner.
Hey,
do you know who he's married to?
Hey, who?
One of the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Tell me what
Ginger.
you want, what you really, really
Yes,
want.
there's a little tidbit for you.
Yeah, and that's why the Beckhams are always there, right?
Yes, the Beckhams.
But this is absolutely insane. And then you get to the drink prices. And I'm looking at the photo. There are photos. I'll hold this up to MJTV. There are photos of the menu and the prices. And people were like, is this a joke?
They didn't have like burgers or like hot dogs?
Yeah, they had a hot dog for like $24,000.
That's expensive.
People were asking, are we getting punked? Are we on hidden camera?
It's a rich man's sport.
I mean, okay, but even for a rich guy to get, a couple of shrimp and maybe some cocktail sauce, $225 is a little steep.
Yeah.
Here's another tip or another fun fact. In F1,
All right,
for those guys who
stop.
made it.
All right, I'm turning his mic off. All right, hey, Fester, guess how much? Guess how much? And then they had bottles. You could buy bottles of.
Oh, great.
Guess how much a bottle of Woodford Reserve bourbon was. Now, keep in mind, a bottle of Woodford Reserve.
Let's say we go down to Lucan's. How much is it?
If you go to Lucan's, I'm going to say a bottle of Woodford Reserve, a 750, a fifth, it's going to be like, I don't know, $40 or something, right? 40, 44 bucks. I would somewhere in that vicinity. Go to find out what Lucan's, Woodford Reserve at Lucan's.
So it ranges somewhere between $30 to $45.
I was going to say like $40 or something, 40, somewhere in the $40, $45 range for a fifth of Woodford Reserve, a good solid Kentucky bourbon.
Okay.
Guess how much the bottle of Woodford Reserve was at the Miami F1 Grand Prix last weekend? Thank you. Julian, would you like to take a guess? What do you think?
I'm going to go with 300.
That would be too low.
Yeah, I mean, I would use a multiple of 20. So if $40 is the store brand.
Dude, $560.
Okay. Oh, this is crazy.
$560 for a fifth. What is going on here?
Okay, so I just looked at my drink of choice, Don Julio 42.
Yeah.
And so you can buy that, it's $200. It's not cheap, right?
Yeah.
$1,600
for the
at
bottle.
Formula One. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And Roxanne's like, Doug, I have to have it.
All right.
MJ, you know what's funny about this sport is it wasn't popular for many, many years, but then the Netflix show came out.
All right, I'm turning his mic off again. Stop turning him. Listen to this. Yellowfin tuna poke bowl, $170. $170. What the? Chicken tenders, $290. What the living bleep is going on here?
What if you had no idea and you're like, hey guys, I'm going to run to the concession. Anyone need anything?
How about the 1 ounce of caviar, though? How about that?
And you could get 1 ounce of caviar added to anything for, I think it was like $400 or something. Yeah.
Little add-on.
I like the
With
chicken
my steamed buns.
tenders.
Yeah.
The caviar.
That is unfreaking believable. And then, ladies and gentlemen, when we get back in minutes, there was a food item, or more specific, there was a drink that was being offered at a major food franchise, or what do you call? I don't want to give the name out, but it's not. I don't.
Is it like a fast food place?
A chain. That's
like a casual dining chain.
Well, not. I wouldn't call it casual dining, but there was a drink item.
Does it have a drive-through?
I don't think they have drive-thrus, but this is they're all over the place. This is a national chain, and they had a drink that was making some big news over the last 6 months or so, and
I know what you're talking about.
It's been yanked. It has been pulled. I told you it was going to get pulled. I just can't believe that it's taken this long to get pulled, and it's been pulled. So when we get back, we'll start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ next here on the MJ Morning Show, and we are packed. Oh, I got a JetBlue update on my trip with Julian back up to New York. Another JetBlue update. You got to hear this. Man, I'm just gaming. I'm scheming and dreaming, man. All right, hold on. I'll explain in just a matter of moments here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. know, it's not often we spend time on 80-year-old former wrestlers, but I would like to get to the bottom of the whole Ric Flair deal.
Oh, yeah, I told you. I saw him a couple weeks ago.
He's everywhere.
I was just going to ask you about that. Folks, it is the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Cash Kitty's on the way in 33 minutes. 8 o'clock this morning, we'll give you the keyword, 8 o'clock, and your chance to win the $1,000. Cash Kitty all day long. Then, I'm so excited about this. We broke the news yesterday. So, Cash Kitty comes to a close on Friday. We launch right into the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist. We're giving away $40,000. MJ Morning Show only. Every hour. You'll hear every winner every hour on the show. I'm going to have them on the air as I give them $1,000.
What the hell is that?
So
I feel like you need a hype woman.
Yeah,
Come on,
Roxanne's
keep
really
going.
excited.
I'm going to get you a
Money
red
heist.
I'm going to get you the red Adidas tracksuit, and you can jump out of the corner like Jason Sudeikis on What Up With That. All right. So I have $40,000 thanks to Lucan's Wine and Spirits and the Kemp Law Group. So week 1 will be next week, Monday through Friday, every single hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, 4 times a day, your chance to win $1,000. And this is MJ Morning Show only. It starts Monday morning at 6 a.m. Next week brought to you by Lucan's, and then the following week brought to you by the Kemp Law Group. $40,000, $20,000 a week. 40 winners, $1,000 a pop. Folks, this is massive. No one's ever done this. When we did the 20,000 for 1 week, that was big. And now I'm doubling it. All starts Monday. Spread the word. $40,000 over 2 weeks here on the MJ Morning Show and your chance to win. All righty. I think we all know. Fester, you know. Roxanne,
Yes.
did you know when I gave the teaser out, Rox, just a few minutes ago? And then Froggy also. When I said that this major chain has yanked this food item. It's actually a drink.
Yes.
And then what the hell took so long?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I said it was going to happen.
You gave a bunch of hints. You said it was a major chain across the country. No drive-through. So as soon as you said that, I instantly knew that Red Lobster was pulling their lobster spit shot from the bar.
The what?
The lobster spit shot from the. They take lobsters.
Is that really? Is that true?
Yeah, they take little lobsters and they hold it over a shot glass. They try to get it to right into
Shut
a
up. Get out. There's no
and once they have like a half an
lobsters.
ounce, they serve you they put a little clam juice on it and a twist,
There's no
twist of
lobster.
lemon.
Will you stop
And you
it?
have
What does it taste like?
like lobster spit.
Man, you know, between you and Froggy today, I just want to.
I don't agree with that.
I want to yank
said.
my hair out, whatever's left
I think
of it.
that's an outright lie.
My God.
That was the best joke I could come up with the whole commercial break.
Anyway, that was awful.
You took time to come on.
Really?
Well, I had another joke, but it was inappropriate
Dude,
for the air.
You really need a brain scan. All right. So it's Panera. The charged lemonade, which has killed a couple of people. I mean, what the hell? I mean, I grant there might be some predispositions here, but the news came out yesterday, and I knew it was going to happen. We said when we first dealt with this story, I think it was last fall. I said, man, they can't keep this product available. I mean, you know, 29. How many times the caffeine? I got the stats here. Hold on a sec. So Panera is yanking the charged lemonades or the charged drinks, charged sips, whatever they call them. These are ultra mega caffeinated drinks that have been blamed for the deaths of at least 2 people. You might have a slew of others that are dead and it just wasn't attributed to Panera. Can you imagine Panera killing people since 2023?
Yeah, that's a slogan, bro.
What do you think?
I mean, isn't this like
leading the charge? Yeah.
closing a really extreme roller coaster because a couple people died on it because they had underlying heart conditions?
Wait a
Give me
minute.
break.
Well, what about that water slide years ago in New Jersey? What, wasn't there a
Class Action Park? The loop-de-loop where the kids lose their fingers?
No, seriously. Action Park in New Jersey, they had a water slide that was like maiming people. It was upset.
Yeah, it scalped a kid when they went over. It was a loop.
It was
insane.
It was like hurling people through the air, and people were losing body parts. And,
Class Action Park, great movie.
That's right. It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. It's not a movie.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah. He made me watch it.
That's right. The place is Action Park in New Jersey. And
so many people got injured.
The documentary is called Class Action Park, as in class action lawsuit.
It's pretty good.
So a company spokesperson for Panera did not comment when the media was asking questions. A report originally came out from Bloomberg News early yesterday, Tuesday, indicating that the ultra hyper caffeinated sugary lemonade drinks, which has more caffeine than a single serving of a Red Bull and Monster energy drink combined, was no longer on the menu. Panera did apparently, even though they're not commenting, it apparently has been confirmed that Panera has decided to stop selling the beverage.
Sellouts.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, they had like mango, yuzu, citrus. They had strawberry, lemon, mint. They had Fuji, apple, cranberry. I think those were among.
Sounds so refreshing.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
I'm not a regular Panera customer. In fact,
I love their Red Bull.
You know, you want to hear something weird? I have
never been to a Panera Bread order meal.
I make my own
I
bread balls.
live a quarter mile away. I live 100 paces away from a Panera Bread. And I've never gone inside and ordered anything ever once.
I've got the most high quality panini 555,000.
One time I had an irritable bowel and I stopped there to use the commode, but never to order the food.
Are you done mocking me?
I mean, are any of us even close to being right to what you were about to say?
I am about 100 steps away from a Panera.
Yes, you are.
All right, but this is weird. I was actually in a Panera for the first time in maybe 8 years on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because remember I said we
had
were
a hankering for a scone?
No. I didn't order anything. I just walked through Panera.
Come on.
To cut through that plaza?
I swear. All right, here's the deal.
They have good sandwiches, man.
I think it's mediocre, but
I can make better sandwiches in my sleep.
Yeah. Listen, for sandwich, I went to Barrow's for the first time.
Great
So
place.
Barrow's?
Yeah.
No.
Barrow's Sandwich Shop.
I went to Barrow's Sandwich Shop for the first time. This is in South Tampa on Henderson.
Our friend Wes owns that place.
So Barrow's has been there since like the 1980s, and I just hadn't been. And I finally went to Barrow's. I had a great turkey sandwich.
Yeah, Barrow's Gourmet Deli.
Yeah, Michelle got the egg salad. Barrow's is a gourmet deli. It's a little mom and pop type place. Wes owns it now. Wes bought it from the husband and wife that owned it for years. Wes bought it because he worked for them like in high school and then ends up buying the place. And he's a nice guy, so I was finally at Barrow's. Anyway, Panera, I was in Panera down here on 4th Street near Sunken Gardens on Saturday. I have not been in Panera for 8 years maybe, and even then I don't think I ate anything. But Chloe's boyfriend was tutoring some kid. You know that people just go to Panera and they write term papers there.
Right.
Yeah,
so
they do.
I think
meet there.
I think more people get tutored and write term papers and study at Panera than actual sandwich sales.
There's a whole subclass of restaurants like Panera, and they're generally coffee centric.
Yes.
Like Central Perk.
Okay, but in
Starbucks.
in real life, right?
Starbucks is another deal. You go in there and you just pilfer their Wi-Fi, and you sit there for 19 hours and don't order a thing.
They're there all day.
Yeah,
Like it's a
I don't like it whenever someone is like, okay, Roxanne, let's meet for lunch, like a business lunch or something. If they suggest like one of those places, Panera, Starbucks, whatever it is, I'm immediately like, come on, let's be a little more original.
I do Chili's all the time.
Froggy, we have a very big account for you.
Remember, I took some of my business guys to Cheeseburger in Paradise, and one of them got sick because the burgers were bad.
Get out of here!
I've told you that story.
I think you did.
That what killed Norb?
So let me go back to Panera. So Panera has yanked the hyped-up, charged-up, caffeine-jammed lemonades. You've got two people that have died. Earlier this year, you had 28-year-old Rhode Island woman Lauren Skerritt. She filed a suit against Panera. She said she was rushed to the emergency room and suffered debilitating injuries, including irregular heartbeat, after consuming more than 2 servings of the charged lemonade drink. Luckily, she's still alive.
She had 2 glasses of it?
But Sarah Katz, 21, a University of Pennsylvania student, she died after she consumed a charged lemonade at Panera. And then last fall, the family sued. Yeah, last fall, the family sued. She went into cardiac arrest and died.
You know what? I want you to think about the process of drinking a hot cup of coffee with a lot of caffeine in it. You sip it. You take your time. You kind of drink it over a period of time. But if it's a hot day and it's a lemonade, you might just down that lemonade.
Yeah. And then it's like 6 months supply of caffeine in one sitting.
You
And
drink
then
it
there was
quickly, right?
another lawsuit was filed against Panera claiming that Dennis Brown, a 46-year-old guy here in Florida, that he had some unspecified chromosomal deficiency as well as a mild intellectual disability, and he died of a fatal heart attack back in October.
How's that Panera's fault?
He drank 3 charged lemonades.
Okay.
3.
I mean, can you really pin that on Panera?
Listen, the bottom line is Panera has yanked the charged lemonades. I told you there were going to be lawsuits, and there were. I told you they're going to end up yanking the drink.
Yeah.
They have. So, bye-bye, charged lemonades at Panera.
When it was killing people left, right, and center, I really didn't care. But now that it's forbidden fruit, I really want one.
And then I'm just waiting for somebody to have their leg amputated because of the broccoli cheddar soup bowl.
That's the best product.
I know, Julie.
That's
Julie.
safe.
Yeah. By the way, I would not be a good Panera endorser, but Julian, my son, who's in studio, you are. You love.
When I go, and I haven't been to a Panera in a while, but that is my go-to is a broccoli cheddar soup and a bread bowl. And then I get an extra soup because, there's a lot of bread.
So you get it
At the end, you get to rip the bread
The
out.
name
You know
is
what?
Panera Bread.
And guess what? Coming soon, it's the caffeine-infused broccoli cheddar soup bowl.
Ooh, yummy.
There you go. Hey, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Did you guys know this?
Oh, yes, do we know it? We got projects every night for it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you have like a week of cool. I mean, it's cute things to do, but when you have a daughter like mine, it's always a little stressful because she's a perfectionist and nothing is good enough for.
All right.
Yeah.
Teacher Appreciation Week. I want to point out some things that we've got some total schmuck faces that are doing everything they can to try to ruin Teacher Appreciation Week.
Like who?
All right, first of all, let me do the good. Then we'll get to the
Okay.
bad. What was that movie? Bad Teacher with
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. Yeah. All right. So, man, she looked good on the hood of that car with the car wash, didn't she?
We did like a bad teacher, all of
Yeah.
us, didn't we? Didn't we do that
Show
last
some
year?
respect, MJ.
Yeah, I
They're
think so.
teachers.
Yeah,
And
all right.
most of them don't look anything like
Didn't
that.
Wacky Jackie make a bad teacher movie thing
I think
for
she.
us?
Oh, she
Yeah.
did. You're
Yeah.
right. All right. So this week, May 6th through the 10th, this whole week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So show appreciation for educators. This year's theme is "Teachers Are Shining Stars." It's according to the National PTA website.
They are really, though.
So teachers are getting some benefits this week. Adidas teachers can get 30% discount on shoes. Look at that.
Wow.
My Adidas. Apple is offering discounts to students and teachers on a wide range of products. B-Dubs.
Buffalo Wild Wings?
Buffalo Wild Wings, available now until May 12th. Buffalo Wild Wings offering 20% off to teachers who show a valid teacher ID.
No, I consider myself a teacher to my boys. Life teachers.
I'm a
No, but
homeschool
you know
teacher,
what? You know
yeah.
what we are, Froggy? You and I in this room. I don't know if anyone else is. We are cots. You know what that is? Cots.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Were you sleep in jail?
I've been
No.
calling Froggy a
No,
cot
we're-
for years.
No, cot.
Oh, what?
We're children of teachers. Froggy and I are. Both of English. Your mom was an English teacher, right?
Yes. Thankfully, Kim does all the work with the boys. I can't handle it.
All right, next, J. Crew. Teachers can get 15% off purchases. LL Bean, 10% off.
Ooh, nice sweater.
Hey, Madewell. Those are jeans, right? Madewell? Or do they do a
I
little
like
bit of
made
it?
bad.
Yeah, made crappy. So, Madewell teachers can get 15% off on the online shopping and in stores. Office Depot, Office Max offering teachers a free rewards membership. They can earn 30% bonus. Stanley Staple. Anyway, Sonic Drive-In is offering
What are they offering?
several deals for teachers this week. Buy one Sonic Blast, get one free. Buy one entree, get one free. Get a free Sonic cheeseburger with any purchase. Anyway, tons of love for teacher. So Teacher Appreciation Week. But then we've got some imbeciles that are trying to just mess it up.
I could imagine Fesher doing something like that, like stolen valor, going in acting like a teacher.
I will. When Wawa gave free coffee to the teachers, I had Buck, when he worked for us back there, make me a teacher badge, and I went to Wawa every day.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Yeah.
You are such a scam artist, unbelievable.
That's brilliant.
All right, so these are actual headlines, and this is what makes it really bad. When you have teachers that are messing up Teacher Appreciation Week.
What?
Yep. Listen to this. Case in point. New Jersey teacher groped her student, a 14-year-old girl, in school hallway, according to lawsuit. What is going on?
Wait, it was a male teacher or female?
No, female teacher groped another female, a student.
All right.
The parents of a 14-year-old New Jersey girl reportedly molested by her female teacher and mentor are now suing. Accusations have ripped the Marlboro, New Jersey community apart.
Yes.
Jenna Skiabika, a special education language arts teacher, fondled the girl back in March at the Marlboro Memorial Middle School.
All right. Way to really ruin Teacher Appreciation
And can I
Week.
point something out? The teacher is smoking hot.
No, let me see. I'll be the judge of that.
And I also love the fact that the school is Marlboro Memorial Middle School. I love when schools are named after cigarettes.
Yeah, Marlboro Man. What's their mascot?
All right.
It's a guy in a cowboy hat.
Yes.
All right.
We're going against Camel High this week.
Can you imagine? We're going to go toe-to-toe with Camel High. All right, now, but can you imagine? Well, Salem, Salem is a cigarette. What Lucky Strike?
Lucky Strike High's going down.
Are we making cigarette high school jokes?
Yeah.
Virginia Slims, watch out for us.
All right, we're done. Look at this teacher that fondled the student.
Oh, a little chinny, but I like her.
What do you mean a little chinny?
Oh, that's her.
Yes.
Oh, why is she wearing a neck brace?
No, she's not. She's wearing a high neck sweater.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll
She has hickeys from students.
Let me hold this picture up.
Yeah, she's good looking. She could have once again gone to any Chili's and picked up any guy she wanted.
Yeah, let me hold this picture up.
Or woman.
Like a sexy girl next door.
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of thing.
showing this picture right now on MJTV. She's attractive.
You know what's making her more attractive in that photo? And this is just a little tip I learned from someone who did beauty pageants. And she always used to tell me, Roxanne, a tilted head is a pretty head.
Yes.
So like when you tilt your head in a photo, you look better than if it's just a straight on.
True.
And she's got that neck brace
That's
on.
right.
So she's got a tilted head. That's
Listen,
adding to it.
I think there are plenty of unattractive people that can tilt their heads, and it's not going to make them look more attractive. All right, next, Madison Bergman, teacher, busted for making out with 11-year-old.
Man.
Allegedly moved his desk so she could rub his legs during class. What the?
One of my favorite channels on YouTube is Dads Against Predators, and these guys will find a predator and then beat the hell out of them.
Yeah, Madison Bergman was a Wisconsin teacher, busted for making out with an 11-year-old boy and rubbing his legs during class.
Oh, you should be scalped.
What the heck? This happened at Rivercrest Elementary School in Hudson, Wisconsin. So, listen, it's National Teacher Appreciation Week, and I got some teachers that are trying to gum up the works here. What about this? Drunk middle school teaching assistant arrested after student drank her vodka.
Why is that her fault? How about you not drink out of other people's cups, kid?
It was a Mountain Dew bottle. The teacher's assistant went to school with Mountain Dew bottles filled with vodka.
Dude, tell you what, man, you cut vodka with some Mountain Dew, it'll get you where you want to go.
Man, so you've got
You know how many
this-
teachers probably, I'm thinking back, I think a bunch of my teachers are drunk.
Yeah.
Alexandra Nicole Lambert, 39, fired from the Morgan County Middle School in Georgia.
This is my teacher
Yeah.
juice.
What the heck? And then listen to this. California superintendent fired after allegedly threatening to punish students because they didn't clap for her daughter during graduation.
What happened?
The California superintendent of the here's the actual story. California superintendent has been fired after students claim she threatened to ban them from graduation festivities for failing to clap loudly enough for her daughter at a sports banquet. All right, so it was a sports banquet, and the superintendent wanted everyone to clap for her daughter.
And nobody clapped.
And then threatened, if you don't clap for my daughter, I'm going to ban you from graduation events. What the?
One person.
Well, that daughter, that daughter is probably a narc, to be honest.
Whoa.
You think
Whoa.
so?
Listen, hold on. The mother was there. She heard the lack of clap. She's eyeballing the crowd.
All right, moving along, folks, at 7:47. You know, it was 24 hours ago. Folks, yesterday, around this time, it was a milestone.
Yeah.
It
Happy
was-
anniversary, by the way, MJ.
Yep, happy 24-hour anniversary, because it was one day ago exactly, 24 hours ago, at this exact moment, that I announced that we're whipping out the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist. Starting Monday, we're giving away $1,000 every hour, every day for 2 solid weeks. The first week brought to you by Lucan's. Best around. Lucan's, best wine and spirits around. Family-owned, locations all over the Tampa Bay area. I'm a Lucan's fan. I've been a Lucan's fan for a long time. And Lucan's is sponsoring the first week, $1,000 every single hour, every single day next week. And then we'll do it again the following week. So we start the week of the 13th, and then the week of the 20th, another $1,000 every day, every hour during the MJ Morning Show. And you will hear every winner live on the air, because we're going to give away the money right then and there, and you'll hear the winner, and it could be you. $40,000, 40 winners, $1,000 a pop. Brought to you by the MJ Morning Show, Lucan's Wine and Spirits, and the Kemp Law Group. And it all starts Monday right here, 6 a.m. Monday morning. Be here all next week and the following week for your share at the $40,000. All right, I got to get to the bottom of the.
What was that?
Bro, did you spit all over my
Dude,
leg?
we got sputum going in. What is
I thought
wrong
it was going to
with-
be a quiet cough, but it turned out to be a wet cough.
Dude, you are a medical monster all of
Now
you.
he's spraying Lysol on this dude, you jackass.
Oh, God,
Yeah. Get your stinking feet off. Because Julian's here, I have to move over, and I'm like a foot away from Froggy's stank-ass boat shoes.
All right.
That's how I sit every day.
I'm gonna punch your feet.
You're in my
I'm gonna punch your
space.
feet. Put your feet up again. FF.
I listen, guys. Let me do the show here, please. I got to get to the bottom of the Ric Flair mess.
Oh, that's the best video.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just asking the question. I'm not making an accusation, but was Ric Flair drunk off his ass at this
Yes.
bar in Gainesville?
Yes. The guy cut him off. That's why he got pissed.
Is that what you saw, or is it you guessing?
He says it. I watched the whole video. He says it in the video. The bartender goes, "I'm not kicking you out. You just, you're just cut off." What's the matter?
The whole studio smells like Lysol
Yeah,
because
because-
Froggy's a jackass.
Yeah,
You spit on my
I'll
leg.
spit on your face.
And then Froggy grabs a can of Lysol and empties half of it on his leg to disinfect his leg.
You think I wanted
And-
some fester juice on me?
I'll give you fester juice.
Now none of us can breathe in here.
All right, it's better now. The thing's open.
It's not. It's terrible in here.
It's a
All right, so let's
schmuck.
get to the bottom of the Ric
Why
Flair
is he
mess
even
here.
on this show?
All right, so Ric Flair is blasting this restaurant up in Gainesville. So it's my understanding Ric Flair was at commencement ceremonies for a relative, somebody graduating from UF, right?
Yeah, actually, Ric Flair was the commencement speaker.
No, he wasn't.
Woo!
Yeah.
I got my alligator shoes.
All you UF Gators, limousine riding, Rolex wearing, styling, profiling.
Doesn't quite sound like
That's
that.
right.
anymore.
Styling, yeah. I don't think he was styling and profiling.
At Paisano's Pizza.
Yeah, Paisanos. By the way, they're spelling Paisanos, P-I-E, as in pizza pie.
Oh, I like that.
Paisanos, stone-fired pizza.
You do?
Up in Gainesville.
You're an embarrassment
So,
to Italians everywhere.
video has come out with this incident over the weekend with, wrestling legend, Ric Flair, who claims that the restaurant Paisano's Pizza disrespected him So Flair was up in Gainesville. I guess a family member was graduating from UF, and he's sitting at the bar, and somebody took video. It seems that somebody's sitting across, like
another table.
Yeah, videoed this whole thing where Ric Flair is just rolling out all kinds of curse words and names for the bartender. So Flair is 75 years old, and he tells the employee at the bar, I didn't do anything wrong except spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends here. That is bad for you. I don't understand what that means. The employee asked why it would be bad for him, and Flair warned that he would take the establishment to task on social media. And then, of course, he followed through because he then tweeted or X'd or whatever the hell you call it now and kind of dissed the place. So Flair asks the guy behind the bar what his name is. And, Froggy, you're saying that the bartender cut Ric Flair off?
He cut him off. I guess he was drinking too much. And Ric Flair goes, you're not going to kick me out of here. And he goes, I'm not saying I'm kicking you out. I said I'm cutting you off.
The bartender says, or Ric Flair asks the bartender, what's your name? And he says, Nicholas. And then Ric Flair says, Nicholas what? Nicholas D-Head?
Actually, yes.
Actually, yes, it's a dickhead. It's more like a D apostrophe.
He's wearing like this ridiculous clown suit.
I don't know what's going on here, but
he almost died like 5 years ago from like, I don't know what, alcohol poisoning?
Looks like he almost dies every day.
I do have the audio. We'll play it. Flair said that he didn't do anything wrong. He also accused, I guess, Ric Flair is accused of accosting the restaurant's manager.
Well, he went up to one of the girls and said, I'll pay you $1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her $1,000 tip.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that.
Okay.
So Flair said he didn't touch the manager, and the employee said Flair cussed at him.
Oh, no.
He said, Flair, I didn't say one cuss word. Well, we got a whole bunch of audio where he's cursing.
He didn't say one. He said
Flair
100.
offered a female employee a $1,000 tip to tell the male employee to kiss his ass. I mean, this is just bizarre. So
he was blacked out drunk.
Apparently,
the best is the end. Where the other guy at the bar.
He was not asking Flair to leave, but he was cut off from further alcohol service because I guess they thought that he had ingested too much alcohol. And if you listen to the audio, which we're going to play here in just a second, Ric Flair, I mean, he does sound intoxicated.
Always sounds that way.
Calls the guy a bleep twice. Told him to come outside and talk to me like a man. So was he threatening him? And then we've got the actual tweet or the post that he put on X. All right, here's some of the audio of Ric Flair. And I don't...
At the end, the other guy at the bar goes, I don't work here. I'll go outside with you. And then, he goes, what'd you say to me? Another patron like stands up for the bartender. That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah. All right, so here's some of the audio of Ric Flair. It goes on for like 3 minutes. Somebody videoed this thing. And, well, this is what it sounded like. Ric Flair, woo! Up in Gainesville. Here we go.
Well, I didn't do it wrong. Except spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends here. That is bad for you. Why would it be bad for you? Well, watch social media tomorrow. I don't follow social media. Well, you better. I don't get stuck on my phone. What's your name, nut job? Nicholas.
He says, what's your name, nut job? Then the bartender says, Nicholas.
What? Nicholas.
And calls him Nicholas D-Head.
We had to bleep that?
For the long line of the dickheads.
Guess what shoes I'm wearing right now?
Dickies.
No, dickheads.
Oh,
yeah. It's
dickheads. The joke is on the
what pants are you wearing?
Get it? All right, a little more here.
Don't ever talk. You don't have to call me like that, sir. You don't have to do this to me. Because you really made me my family.
You don't have to do this to me. I mean, he does sound like he's intoxicated.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And apparently he got ticked because the bartender cut him off from further alcohol consumption.
All right, I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
I think it's got to be hard for guys who get older who were always tough guys. Ric Flair's 75. At what age do you guys feel like you're no longer going to challenge another guy in a bar for a fight?
I mean,
I've never challenged a guy.
My dad used to challenge people all the time.
Your dad?
Yeah, he would tell people he was going to beat him up all the time. It's just a manly thing. I thought it was a manly thing.
Is he like a...
I'll fight.
Was he drunk at the time? Or was he just walking into places?
Probably.
I'll kick your ass right now.
But I feel like when men get older and they realize, oh my gosh, I can't beat up it's going to be an issue if I try to fight someone in the room, then it gets stressful. And I think that's where Ric Flair might be.
I'll chop you on the chest, boy.
All right, so I have and then we'll wrap it up with this. But then he posted on X, formerly Twitter, I spent $1,500 at Paisanos to be disrespected more than I ever have in my entire life. After taking 20 pictures with customers and staff, I was asked to leave because of an issue I had with the kitchen manager taking too long in the bathroom. What?
Well, I'm on Rick's side on this one. I met him at the Pearl when he was lovely.
Yes.
Then it continues. I would highly recommend that anyone who wants to enjoy a relaxing time in Gainesville at a nice restaurant to never visit this place. And then he ends his tweet with, whoa! He does. The end of the tweet is WOOOOO.
Sounds like he's drunk when he's sending this tweet out.
Exclamation point.
So. MJ, I was watching a documentary on Ric Flair, and if you play that clip right there, he explains how much he drinks in a day on YouTube.
So, play this?
Yeah, he explains how much he drinks in a day.
All right, roll the video. Go.
All right, hold on.
Just hit play. Just hit play. Just hit play. Now, what am I watching? Am I going to watch a whole document?
This is a great story. I go to the sports psychologist. And so you do the initial paperwork, how many times you master.
Dude, what am I playing here? Did he just talk about
Yeah, depending on where I am, okay. And then that's the first question, right? Then, so how much do you drink a day? I said, I'll drink at least 10 beers and probably 5 mixed drinks.
Oh, my God. Holy, I think that's what he did at Paisanos up in Gainesville.
I forgot about that first part.
So, Roxanne, you ran into...
Yes.
You sat next to Ric Flair at the Pearl on Water Street like a month or two ago?
It was 2 months ago.
Right.
And
He's
it was
probably hitting on you.
No. It was so
no,
funny.
He was.
No. No, he was with his lovely. I don't know if it was his wife. I don't know who it was, but he was with a lovely lady.
Hey, honey, look the other way. I'm going to talk to this toots for a second.
No.
You look like Miss Elizabeth.
I'm going to sit next to this tart. What's your name? Roxanne?
Hey, Sugar Bridges.
Woo!
So.
Okay, well, you guys obviously know what happened. So
You ever
there
seen
go.
the Golden Road?
No, but you said that Ric Flair was very nice
He was
to you.
very nice. But what happened, my sister and I went in there, both our cell phones were dead. And so we mingled and we looked at people. We made eye contact. Had I had a working cell phone, I probably would have been too busy on it. And I didn't meet this man who then introduced me to Rick, and he was lovely. And so was his wife, I think.
Sure.
And
Fetcher, shut up.
offered to
get
take a picture.
down with
No,
you.
he didn't.
Yes,
He's
he
there
did.
with somebody else.
So what?
He was very. I told him about our show. It
What?
was great.
He knows of us.
Or not. He's like, what?
Yeah.
You want to
So-
wrestle? Woo!
Woo!
Did he figure 4 leg?
Did he buy you a drink?
I told him
Did he buy you a drink?
I think so. I think
Hold
the guy.
on.
No.
You don't know if he bought you a drink?
Because I was drinking. Okay.
Hold on. You were drunk.
Wow.
Did they cut you off at the Pearl?
No, I'm just-
Roxanne was falling over. They had to cut her off at the Pearl.
I remember doing a cheers with the everybody at the bar.
Andre the Giant was there with French wine.
No, but he was very nice and he was causing no issue there.
Hey, does anyone have Ric Flair's cell number? Text Fester right now.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Why don't we talk to Rick? Woo! Ooh, is this that hussy from the oyster place?
Yeah, that's what he
a couple
thinks.
months ago.
That's
Does
exactly what
hussy
he's saying.
excuse me?
Excuse me.
Was hussy
Hold
not a
on,
compliment?
did you just call Roxanne a hussy?
I'm trying to think of an old time.
All right, listen.
All right.
Well, is hussy not a
Fester,
word? But you're not a
dude,
okay. You're not a hussy.
Hey, you know what? I am convinced that you've got a brain tumor.
Oh God.
No, I'm
It's
serious.
not a tumor.
Yeah, thank you, Julian.
All right, listen. If anyone has Ric Flair's cell number, text Fester right now. We will not say where it came from. I want to try to call Ric Flair and get his side of the story, but it sounded like he was pretty tanked up at this Paisanos up in Gainesville. If you have Ric Flair's cell number, send it to Fester's cell anonymously. We won't roll over on you. 813-310-8444. That's Fester's private cell number.
This is why you don't want to do this, dude.
Text Fester's cell if you have Ric Flair's cell number, and don't screw around and send erroneous numbers, folks.
813-WOO with a W and a
somebody texted you.
Yes.
Someone texted you 813-WOO! All right, seriously, if anyone has Ric Flair's cell number, text us. Fester's cell, 813-310-8444. Guess what time it is? It's Cash Kitty time.
Woo!
Yes, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, just a little after 8 o'clock. But don't worry, you've got till 8:15 to text this sucker in. This hour's word is money. That's very fitting. This hour's word for the Cash Kitty is money, M-O-N-E-Y. Text the word money right now to 45911 nationwide before quarter after for a shot at $1,000 cash, or you can enter it on the Q105 app or myQ105.com. The word is money. Texted nationwide 45911. Good luck. The Cash Kitty is on. So I got a JetBlue update. I talked about this at a different time earlier this week, so if you're not aware of what's going on. So Julian is in studio this morning. Hey, Julian.
Good morning, everybody.
Julian,
Good
my
morning.
son, who just wrapped up his first year, freshman year, is done. Dude, can you believe? First of all, I can't believe. I'm so proud of you. I can't believe that you got into NYU Film School with a 4% acceptance rate last year for incoming freshmen.
I noticed that your name's on the new library they built.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's like billionaire.
Yeah. And then,
For billions.
Julian, you just finished. What was your GPA for the first semester?
Like a 3.66 or something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah,
and then
that's great.
and then second semester, you finished up. You think pretty well.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty much the same.
Wow. All right. So pretty good freshman year for Julian at NYU. So Julian is home for a little less than 2 weeks. He came home on Monday night, and I'm going to be flying back with Julian to help him with his dorm room shifting and all that stuff in little less than like a week and a half. So on Friday the 17th, that's going to be a week from this Friday, right? Yeah. So not this Friday, next Friday, I'm flying back with Julian, and we're going to rent a car. We're going to fly into Newark, actually. Usually we fly into LaGuardia, but we're going to fly into Newark. I'm going to rent a car, and we're going to hit up Costco or Walmart so we can stock Julian up, because Julian's going to be there all summer, and then of course, the fall starts in August for him, or early September. So I'm gonna go up. We're gonna rent a car. We're gonna pick up all supplies and all the crap he needs for the summer and the upcoming year at Costco or Walmart. So I'm going up with Julian, and we're flying up on JetBlue. And I have a bunch of JetBlue points. I have just a whole bunch. So I decided I was gonna burn the points. Their frequent flyer mileage program, and to fly from Tampa to Newark, it was originally 16,200 points per ticket. I didn't think it was terrible. I know I've seen lesser, but I didn't think it was awful. So I booked the 2 tickets for Julian and me using my JetBlue points, 16,200. I checked back on the app like a day later, and it dropped to 13,900 points per ticket. And it's kind of weird because the plane is almost sold out. The inventory is going down, but they're dropping the points. It seems like it's like opposite of what it should be. If inventory is going down, you'd think that the point redemption would go up, but no. So I booked at $16,200 per ticket. So what is that? 30. What is that? 16,200 times 2 is what? What is that? 36,400? 32,400?
100.
32.
We're not your math.
No,
station.
I am awful at math.
All right.
Unless it's doing contracts.
So what happened?
All right. So 16,200 times 2, 32,400. I think I blurted that out. All right. So the original was 16,200. A couple of days later, I check. It's down to 13,900 per ticket. So I cancel the 16 twos and I rebook the 13 nines. Boom, we're in. I just had, almost, $3,400, 3,400 points back. I was like, whoa. All right. So then I check back a couple of days later. This is just, earlier this week. I check back and the tickets are down to 11,100 points. I'm like, whoa. So I canceled the 13,900 point tickets and I booked the 11,100 point tickets. So now I'm saving some serious points here. I'm saving 12,000 points or something. I mean, that's serious stuff. That could be a whole other ticket. Then listen to this. So now I think I'm styling and profiling. Woo!
Right, yes.
I've got 2 tickets now, 11,100 points apiece, a total of, 22,200 points for both Julian and I to fly to Newark from Tampa on JetBlue. Yesterday I checked. You're not going to believe this. It's down to 8,000 points per ticket. So I canceled this. This is now my 3rd cancellation and rebook. Now I have Julian and I flying to Newark from Tampa International next Friday for 16,000 points. That was the cost of 1 ticket just like a week ago. And now we're both flying for that.
I'm looking at it right now. It says it's 6,400 points right now.
No, it's get out.
I'm just messing.
Get out of
It
here.
might be.
No, it's not. I'd cancel again. And then I keep getting emails from JetBlue. Congratulations, you're a points redeeming pro. I'm like, yeah, I feel I'm gaming you guys. What's going on here? And when you cancel or rebook, there's no penalty. When you're using the points for canceling and rebooking.
We're all real proud of you.
So I just thought I'd point. But the point is, this is a consumer little update here. Just check when you book airfare online or on the app. Keep checking back, and if you're able to cancel at no cost, or even if the ticket drops, if you're paying cash, and you can maybe bank the money and use it later. I'm just a little consumer tip from me, MJ, here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Who's laughing?
Fester's just writing down a bunch of phone numbers.
So you sent me down this rabbit hole.
Oh my God!
So we have to do test numbers.
Wait, hold on. Are you kidding me?
Here's the thing: if you have double numbers, then maybe that's
possible
the real
for-
number.
Oh my God!
Start calling.
Fester.
Yeah, start cold calling, MJ.
Oh my God!
Start cold calling.
Holy crap! I don't want to. We're getting.
I guarantee you one of those are his.
Yeah, I mean, because we've gotten
a
multiples.
couple of them we got 2. I think the third one we got 2 or 3
Well-
times, and a couple of other ones are singles.
Ooh, we
Yeah,
got to
try
go with
the-
the one that's 2 or 3.
Yeah, try the
All right,
2 or 3.
All right, Fester, get the phone moved over to you.
It doesn't move that far.
Hold on.
Roxanne has
So-
to work the phone.
I asked.
I don't know how.
I asked people to text Fester Ric Flair's phone number.
We've never had issues with him ever.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Yeah, and he's gotten a ton
Thank you.
of texts here. All right, so hang on. Let me just try one of these.
Yeah, just have a little
Try the
Ric Flair roulette.
Try the third number.
The 605?
I mean, that one came to us 2 times.
Where's the area code 605?
Oh, really?
Every other one came to us.
Hang on. 1605.
All right, don't say it out loud.
477. Hang on.
Okay.
All right, it may not be the 605.
Hold on. 605 is a South Dakota area
I'm just
code.
telling you. I'm just telling you.
All right, hold on. Pick that
Somebody
up.
picked it.
Pick it up.
It was a robot.
I think it went to a What is that? We're getting yanked.
All right, that's a robot.
All right, try another
Okay,
robot.
that was the 605. That was the one I thought it was.
The 605's the robot?
No.
All right, hang on. Here's an Atlanta area one. Hold on. Hang on.
Yeah, that's where he's from. I don't know.
You don't know where he's from. You know nothing about the guy.
1-770-2777. All right. Let me try this one here. All right. On Hot 1, Fester. Yeah. Let's see if this rings.
Thank you.
Oh, what is that? What is that? What was that?
It's like to speak to a representative.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on, people.
God,
Giving us fake numbers.
All
here.
these fake numbers. You know what? We're going to hunt you down.
Yeah.
And
Sucks.
Well, we've got your number. You texted.
We're gonna run your dog over.
Wow, it's really aggressive.
Golly, dude.
I'll get Christy Nome on that. All right, so let's see. 77. That doesn't work.
All right.
All right, hang on a minute. Let me. Here's a 704. Is that Charlotte, North Carolina? 704.
That's where he's from.
Oh, is he?
Uh-huh.
All right, maybe that's a good one.
And he named his daughter Charlotte.
1704.
Just kidding. Her name's Ashley.
Froggy, you have so many fun facts, sports related
All
today.
right, hang on. We're trying to get Ric Flair. All right, pick up Hot 2. Hot 2, and see if that's a 7.
Whoa, hello.
That's a 704.
All right, it's actually ringing.
Okay, this is ringing.
Hell, woo.
All right, see if Ric Flair picks up so we can try to get to the bottom of the Paisanos problem.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick, this is Fester from the MJ Morning Show. We wanted to talk to you about all this crap in the news that we're seeing about the
We're on your
pizzeria
side.
in Gainesville. We're totally on your side, man.
And Roxanne's here from the Pearl.
And Roxanne sat next to you at the Pearl a month ago.
Can I put you on hold and you just tell MJ you don't want to comment on it? Listen, we're Tampa radio.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yes.
Listen, we're the MJ Morning Show on Q105. I'm going to put you on hold.
Can we just say good morning
Next
to him?
voice you're going to hear is MJ. All right, thanks, Rick.
We love you, Rick.
All right, pick him up right now.
Hey, Rick, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, do me a favor. Give me just so I know it's you. Give me a woo.
Hi, Rick. This
It's
is Roxanne. You might not remember me, but in late February, I was at the Pearl with my 2 daughters at the bar. So it's hard to remember. I mean, it's easy to remember a woman at the bar with her 2 kids. And you were so kind. You took a photo with me, and you were lovely. So I don't know if that rings a bell, but we just want to.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm getting murdered now, but
Hey, Rick,
It's all
so
good.
do you want to talk about Paisanos? You know, this is a big story with the video and everything. What happened at Paisanos, if you care to comment?
I'm not going to comment. All I can tell you is this. I had a disagreement with apparently a kitchen employee.
Yep.
In the bathroom, which no one was around, just me and him. And you remember when I almost died in 2017?
Yeah, we brought that up a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so I have obviously my intestinal, my body works differently now.
No,
So-
listen, I get it. Now, what about the bartender? So there was the bathroom issue. Apparently, there was a kitchen staffer that you said was in the bathroom way too long. So maybe there were some words exchanged. But also, what happened with Nicholas, the bartender? There was he trying to cut you off, or he didn't want to serve you? What happened there?
No, the 2 people that were tending bar were very nice.
Right.
I gave him $1,000 tip.
Wow.
It was 2 people that I had not met prior to coming out of the bathroom, and they just descended on me, telling me that I was out of line, and I said, "Well, how would you even know you weren't in there?" And then it just escalated, and I was wrong for getting mad, but I kind of felt like I was defending my position. I'm with my wife and my stepdaughter, who's got a degree in criminology, and was going to go to work for the FBI, and that they came on so strong that she got scared and ran out the door.
Now, you told people that if you're in Gainesville and you want a good dinner, don't go to Paisanos. Do you still feel the same, or was that just like an angry tweet?
No, it was actually, you want to hear the irony of this?
Yeah.
I ordered food to go from Paisanos at 6 o'clock, and they delivered it.
So after the whole incident, you ordered food and they delivered it.
Well, no, I ordered Uber Eats.
Oh, Uber Eats. So
Yeah, no, they actually have great food.
so the food was good at Paisano's up in Gainesville. So, Rick, you were up in Gainesville because a family member was graduating from UF. Who was it? Who was it that graduated?
Two of my wife's stepdaughters.
Oh, that's nice.
No, two of my stepdaughters from my wife.
That's fantastic. All right, Rick, now do you live in the Tampa Bay area now?
Yeah, I live in Channelside.
Oh, fantastic. All right, well, listen, I'm a South Tampa dude. Fester lives in Lutz and Froggy.
Hey, Rick, this is Froggy. I just want to say I'm a big fan of not only yours, but your son-in-law, Conrad Thompson. Big fan.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he's a good guy. Married to my oldest daughter.
He's the podfather.
Yeah, the
podfather.
Yeah. And then Roxanne lives in West Chase, and Roxanne sat next to you at the Pearl 2 months ago.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I've never in my entire life had an experience like that. Isn't that funny?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Over something that happened in the bathroom, which nobody would know about.
That's crazy stuff. Hey, Ric Flair, thank you for coming on the MJ Morning Show. Woo! And thanks for setting the story straight.
Well, I don't know that it's straight because I was wrong for losing my temper, but
you'll be fine.
When I feel like I'm being when I put in that area where I'm uncomfortable and all of a sudden everything just fell apart, I got upset. I was wrong for getting upset, but I probably just should have walked out the door. But it caught me so off guard because we were having a wonderful time, and all of a sudden, someone someone not literally in that position, but someone in their kitchen said that I did something wrong in the bathroom, and there's no one there except me and him. So
where was the story from that the bartender was trying to cut you off from any more drinks? Is that inaccurate?
Totally. Well, after I came out of the bathroom, they were, yes.
Okay.
But not prior to that, no. Heck no.
So you weren't tipsy? You weren't a little inebriated at all?
No.
Gotcha.
I was drinking Mick Ultra, and I probably had 2 mixed drinks.
Gotcha. All right. Well, listen, Rick, you've been a gentleman. Thanks for coming on the MJ Morning Show this morning. I really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry that if I caused you any embarrassment living here in Tampa. But...
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Right. No, you're good.
Hey, do me a favor, Rick, before we let you go, just say, hey, it's Ric Flair. You're listening to the MJ Morning Show. Woo!
Hey, it's Nature Boy Ric Flair, and you're listening to the MJ Morning Show. Woo!
Love it.
Thank you, Rick.
Like a pro.
Awesome.
Thank you, Rick. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dude, and you're
oh my God.
You're giving me crap for asking people to text you Rick's number, and we get it in minutes.
That's breaking stuff.
And then he just, dude, that's going to TMZ in like 5 minutes. Go out.
I'm actually working on the post. I was trying to write everything while he was talking. So
I hope I get my Conrad comment. I'm a big fan of his.
Hey, Julian, pretty impressive, huh?
That is definitely impressive.
Wow, it's like the old days.
Very good.
Man,
It was great.
That's old school MJ Morning Show right there, man.
What a pleasure.
Look at that. Exclusive.
What a pleasure.
On the MJ Morning Show, Ric Flair setting the story straight.
Wow.
All right, let me ask you a question. I want to go to phones on something here. And Festa, did you send this to me?
I don't know.
I think
I did.
I think this was from Reddit. And there was a question posted on Reddit. What food item have you stopped buying because it's just gotten too expensive with all the inflation?
Yeah, I sent that.
Yeah, it was like a Reddit post. And I thought, you know what? I thought it was good.
So it's just interesting. I mean, there's got to be something that you look at now that you're like, gosh, this was not nearly this much money a couple of years ago, and you just kind of eliminated it from your grocery shopping.
I think it's a good question. So I want to go to phones on this. It's a very simple question. What food... Excuse me. I'm okay. What food item has gotten so expensive that you've crossed it off the shopping list, that you're just not buying it anymore. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Fire up the phones. Is there a food item that you love, but it's just gotten out of whack with the pricing, and you've stopped buying it? 800-990-1047. That's 800-990-1047. While we're screening calls, let me remind you that the MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist starts Monday. We're giving away $40,000 in cash only on the MJ Morning Show beginning Monday morning. Next week, $1,000 every hour, every day. 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every hour, an MJ Morning Show listener gets to call in, be the right caller. It's going to be like the cash tag. You got to know the previous hour's winner's first name, and you win the $1,000. All brought to you by Lucan's Wine and Spirits. Lucan's locations all over the Tampa Bay area. That's where I buy my wine. That's where I buy my liquor items when I need a good bottle of bourbon or something. So Lucan's bringing you the cash deal all next week, and then week 2. It's not just 1 week, folks. It's $20,000 next week, and then the following week, the week of the 20th of May, another $20,000. That's brought to you by the Kemp Law Group. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. $40,000 cash starts Monday, the 13th. This coming Monday, 6 a.m. right here on the MJ Morning Show. 40 grand. Who does this? No one does this.
That's amazing, man.
No one does this. Let's go to phones. Very simple. The phones are all on fire. Everything's ignited here. You know, what food items have gotten out of control? April in Hudson. April, what have you stopped buying because the price is out of whack?
Bread. I know it sounds unreasonable, but because of my diet, what I can eat and not eat, my bread is almost $10 a loaf, and it's frozen bread to boot.
Oh, my. Is it like a gluten-free bread or something?
Yes, gluten-free, dairy-free, organic. It's all this stuff.
Dude, you're getting gluten effed right now.
Yeah. You get on that Wonder Bread.
Yeah. So bread is out for me. It's almost $10 a loaf.
What is the brand or what type of bread is it that's $10 a loaf?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that with you at this time.
Wait, what the hell?
April, do they sell it at Publix?
Wait a second. Why? Hold on. April, why are you not at liberty to tell me what brand of bread?
Because I have forgotten and I feel like an idiot.
Okay.
I really have.
Oh.
I thought that was pretty good. I thought you'd appreciate that.
No, I do.
We totally bought it. It's ours.
I love a curveball being thrown at me, man. I love it. All right, so April, I'm sorry you can't buy your bread, but $10 a loaf is pretty freaking expensive.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, April. Let's grab Angela in Tampa. Angela, what food item has gotten too expensive? You stopped buying it.
Okay, so MJ, you know those big boxes of individualized chips for kids? They're like $24 a box now, and it's ridiculous.
Hold on,
the Cheetos, the Doritos.
Like the snack pack box, like the variety pack?
For the kids,
Oh,
yeah. It's just easy. So I was like, well, I'll just buy the big bags and put them in Ziploc bags, but then you're just getting a half a bag of air.
Yeah. And then the Ziplocs aren't cheap these days either. So, I thank you, Angela. Appreciate it. Rebecca in St. Pete. Oh, by the way, that just opened up a line. Every line's jammed, but that just opened a line. 800-990-1047. What is getting so high in price that you stop buying it? Food items. Rebecca, St. Pete. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, so what is it for you?
It's Philadelphia cream cheese. You buy one, it used to be like $2.69. Now for two of them, it's almost $9.
Yeah, you know, butter, the same deal. Butter has gone through the roof as well. You know, I was just at Publix with Michelle 2 days ago, and, you know, the cream cheese that we buy the Temp Tea, which they sell it at Publix, and that's the best. If you want cream cheese, it's a little expensive. You know, and the price on that, and the point I'm trying to make is the price is going up on that. I think it was like $4.39 or $4.79.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, for the temp tea, but temp tea whipped great northeastern cream cheese is the bomb. So, Rebecca, thank you. Look, I mean, simple stuff here. Cream cheese. Let me grab Angel in Spring Hill. Angel, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. You like Angel? You like Angel or Angel?
Angel's good. It's
right.
actually Angelo, but
Angela. There you go. All right. So what did you stop buying?
well, we didn't stop buying. We just didn't buy as much now. Eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs is ridiculous.
Yeah, the price of eggs, they had the avian situation. They had to destroy all those chickens, so egg prices went up. And I'm going to tell you right now, Angelo, that some of the egg prices have come down, but I don't understand this. And, of course, Michelle, my lovely wife, she has to have the most expensive freaking egg in the supermarket. And, if I try to bring her a really good egg, she's like, nope, that doesn't taste good enough.
Yeah,
So Michelle will only eat the Vital Farms eggs. And let me tell you right now, the Vital...
They're good.
Oh, they are good. They're great. Vibrant yolks. But here's the deal. The Vital, at least at Publix, the Vital Farm eggs went through the freaking roof. The other eggs came down in price, but not the Vital Farms.
Yeah, I think they're like $4 to $5.
Dude, the 18-pack is $11.43. The dozen, the 12-pack is like $8.49. I'm like, what the? Now, I will tell you right now, Angel, that Whole Foods sometimes has them on sale. And if you're a Prime, I bought like 4 or 5 cartons because I was at Whole Foods, and Whole Foods had a discount, and then the Prime member, you got additional. I got the Vital Farms down to $5.75 at Whole Foods, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and that's crazy, but it's just ridiculous because then you see the quality of the eggs that you get. They're terrible. You got these little small eggs. They're all weak. Has been picked.
If you buy I think the Happy Egg is pretty good. The Vital Farms are good. The Pete and Jerry's or whatever the heck it is, those are pretty decent. Angel, thanks for the call. Bruce is in Seminole. Bruce, you're on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. What food item has gotten so... Hey, how you doing? So what's gotten too expensive that you don't buy it anymore?
Coca-Cola.
You know what?
$9.69 a 12-pack. That's crazy.
Yeah, Chloe just mentioned this about how Coke and soda prices have gone through the roof as well. And I've heard also that not just the individual cans,
the bottles,
the 2-liter bottles.
2-liter bottles were $1.25 back in the day. Now they're almost $4.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, 2 liters at Publix are 2 for $8.
Yeah, I mean it's.
They used to be $1.99 because I used to work for Coke.
Yeah, it's sugar water. All right, so we complain about gas being $4 a gallon. The Coke is coming in at $8.50 a gallon.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're going to be doing away with the 2 liters anyway. It's going to be all multi-packs. Those mini cans and the half liters. You're not going to get no 2 liters after about another year.
All right, Bruce, thanks. Oh, look, David's in Tampa. I think the same deal. David, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Are you going to back-to-back on the Coke?
Yeah, I switched from Coke to beer.
What is that?
Good choice.
What? Hams is cheaper now, right? Natty Light is cheaper than Coke.
It helps that my wife works for a craft brewery, so I get beer basically for free.
Yeah.
But seriously, you can get a 6-pack of craft beer for basically less than you pay for a 12-pack of Coke. It's insane.
Wow. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Kevin in Palm Harbor. Kevin, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What food item did you stop buying because the price has gotten just crazy?
The extra large bag of Purina One dog food is now $35. So I'm ending up getting the smaller bag for $19.99 and just, give the dogs a smaller amount. But yeah, $35 for an extra large bag of dog food.
But cost per ounce, though, if you take the cost per ounce, isn't the bigger bag cheaper than you buy in the small bag?
It used to be when it was like $28. Yeah, it was $28.
All right.
That was, reasonable. But when it went to $35, I'm like, I'll wait till it goes on sale. I'm going to get the smaller bag.
Thanks, buddy. Listen, prices are out of control, and the phones have blown up on this. Andrew, I'll take just a couple more here because I got to move on. Carissa in Port Richey. Carissa, you're on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Hi.
Hi, how are
are you doing?
We're
I
well.
say cereal.
What is it?
Cereal.
Yeah, breakfast cereal is expensive through the roof.
That's outrageous.
If you can't find it on sale, the per price box is shot up.
I'll tell you what's a really good deal is you go to Trader Joe's and you get the Joe's O's, which is kind of similar to Cheerios, and the Joe's O's that's a pretty good price. And I think they're close in taste as well. What cereals, Carissa, do you typically buy that have just blown up?
Like Honey Bunches of Oats or
I love that
even
stuff.
Cheerios or any of them. They're all like $8 a box, and then the bag, you open up the bag, and it's half full.
Yeah, well, I've commented on this. We bought some cereal. I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been over Christmas or whatever. We don't buy a lot of cereal, but I noticed the kids bought some cereal over the holiday break, and I think we were out in Colorado skiing, and the boxes have become so freaking narrow. I thought it was like a pamphlet, you know?
That too, yes.
The boxes used to be thick boxes, and now the boxes are like a 100-page paperback, you know? It's insane. Carissa, thanks. All right, last call on this. Christy in Trinity. Christy, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. What food item have you stopped buying because it's gotten too expensive?
Chicken wings.
Oh, you mean like just like Purdue or Tyson, just chicken?
No, like if I like to go out to eat.
Oh, so you're talking chicken wings at a chicken wing place?
Yes, at a chicken wing place. I will not go ahead and I won't buy any more chicken wings because they're just so expensive and you can't even get flats. It's like you have to pay $2 extra for if you want flats. It's crazy. It's like to order chicken wings from Buffalo Wild or from Varsity Club, anywhere local, you can go ahead and get them. You're going to spend like 10 wings for like $20.
Well, listen, food prices at restaurants, they've been hit as well. They're paying more from the wholesaler, from the distributor, and all the costs have gone up at restaurants, the labor costs, the utility, insurance is out of whack, everything. All costs have gone up, and it's, all getting passed on to us. Trust me, restaurants don't want to jam up prices and have business go elsewhere or stop. So.
Yep, but I won't buy them. I'm like, all right, get rid of the chicken wings, get rid of the fat.
Hey, thank you, Christy. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. We're done with that, but Andrew says he wants me to grab another line here on something completely different. Nicole is in Tampa phoning in. Nicole, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. You got something different for us?
Good morning. Yes, sir. How are you guys?
We're doing well. What's going on?
I just happened to run across something that I thought you all would find amusing. I was driving south on McDill, just below MLK, and there's one of the big city signs, that says, like, caution, workers, whatever. It says caution, big booty ahead.
Like, somebody has hacked the sign on McDill that says caution, big booty ahead?
Yeah, I'm literally going back to try to get a video of it.
Yeah, get a picture, get a video, send it to me. But is there any big booties ahead? Is the sign accurate?
No, not at all. There's not even any workers ahead.
All right, so you're telling me that you have looked and you're not seeing the big booty?
Nope, negative.
No large asses of any sort.
All right, and is this like the overhead sign, that the digital display?
The digital, but like the one they roll in.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's the one on the orange trailer.
Yes, exactly.
And it says caution, big booty ahead, right?
Yep.
That's awesome.
And there are no booties to be found.
All right. Well, listen, thank you for your diligent work in looking for the big booties ahead. And hey, call us back if you happen to spot the big booty, okay?
Will do. Have a good day.
You too. And of course, big booty ahead calls for just one thing. You know what that is, right?
What?
Andrew?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Well, that
fat bottom girls.
Oh! Hang on a sec. You didn't tell me it was on my hotkeys. Well, hang on. Let me try the timing again on that. Hey, big booty calls for one thing, folks. Of course, that's
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
You other brothers can't deny.
Yeah, I thought Andrew was going to play it from the
That's
producer
all right.
booth. Anyway, so, well, there you go.
It's a live radio show.
Yeah, there you have it. All right. I want to talk about computer insanity. There is apparently a software engineer who has kept nearly 7,500 Firefox tabs open on her Mac computer for over 2 years.
How's that thing even run?
I have no idea. Well, also, don't you have to get software updates and reboot your computer? Or 7,500 tabs opened on her Firefox browser for 2 years. Yeah,
I don't understand.
Hazel, who doesn't want to give her last name, posted a screenshot showing 7,470 tabs open earlier this week. Hazel was able to bring the tabs back to life via, the Firefox profile cache, told PC Magazine that reloading the full session took no more than a minute. So I guess she saved all the tabs in a set and then can reload it. So I guess you can turn your computer on and off or reboot or, restart it. But 7,470 tabs. I thought my wife was bad. So Michelle would come to me, my computer's running slow. It's not working right. Yeah, my browser. And I'll look, and she's got 100+ tabs open. I'm like, what are you doing? Julian, you can confirm this, right?
She has a lot of tabs open, yeah.
Have you ever said to Mom, close these tabs?
Oh, yeah, no. Sometimes I tell her TMT, too many tabs. but she doesn't listen.
TMT, too many tabs. But listen, I know what it's like. But, 7,470 tabs? That's some crazy stuff right there.
It's a lot of tabbage.
Yeah. Hey, is there an update on the students that ate some kind of wacky candy at that charter school in Tampa? Can you, Fester?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. That's scary.
I had this in the pile earlier this week, so it's a little dated. This is actually from, printed this out on the 5th. And it happened last Thursday, and then the story came out over the weekend, and I never got to it. But the story was that 11 students at New Springs Charter School in Tampa ate some kind of a candy, an unknown candy, and they were sickened. And TPD was investigating, and they were sending the candy off for testing. And I was wondering if there was there is.
So I see this off of Fox 13, still from a couple days ago, but there was a little bit of an update.
All right, so we do have a little bit of an update here. It was believed to be laced with Delta 9 THC.
Gosh.
What the heck?
That's that fake crap.
Froggy, what is Delta 9 THC? Is it like synthetic?
It's like synthetic crap. It's like that K2 sort of crap used to be.
Oh,
Not
man.
quite as strong, I don't think.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's junk.
All right, so now they think it was Delta 9. That's the crap you buy at the gas stations, the one-off mom and pop, some of those filthy gas station convenience stores.
That's right.
Where they have the little rose glass pipes and their crack pipes on the counter as well.
Well, those are called rose stems.
Rose stems, yes.
Some of these places are very classy.
Yeah, need a stem.
Get it right.
Yeah, need a stem. Yeah, 11 kids between 9 and 11 had nausea, dizziness, lethargy, numbness in their legs and arms after eating the candy. So, listen, this happens a lot. It's like, some kind of, and what's really happened is the edibles, the gummies and, candies that are infused with THC or, whatever. That sickened a bunch of kids as well. So, all right, so I guess that's the update. It was Delta 9 THC.
Yeah, be careful what you eat, kids.
Now, it was believed to be that, but have they gotten the actual results back from the lab? I haven't seen that yet. Well,
I'll call the laboratory today.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, we have an update on the whole Tom Brady Netflix roast thing. And then, Fester, you sent me a note last night that you watched a couple of things on TV.
Yes.
You did watch the Tom Brady Netflix roast, the replay, obviously. You didn't watch it live.
I watched the first hour of it.
How long is the damn thing?
3 hours long.
Hold on, are you serious? Julian,
Yes.
have you watched this yet?
No, I haven't watched it. I've only seen like the clips where he's getting absolutely.
Julian held up 3 fingers. How do you know it was 3 hours long?
Because I went online to see like, oh, it's happening right now, and then it was like it was already over, and it was. I looked at the running time, and it was 3 hours. Like, that's a little long. I can't sit through that.
I think the Netflix time on the screen was 2 hours and 59 minutes. So I gave it 1 hour last night.
What the hell can they talk about for 3 hours in roasting Tom Brady, who's really not the epitome of, a huge fireball of a personality? You know,
He's such a bore.
That's what they called him.
And like a lot of the comedians didn't even roast him; they roasted each other.
They roast each other.
Yeah.
They poke jabs at the crowd.
But Fester, you said it was pretty good,
All right. So as somebody who likes insulting humor,
right?
Mm-hmm.
the first hour was freaking hysterical.
All right, are you going to watch hours 2 and 3?
I will, over the course of the next couple of days, I will watch 2 and 3. But
My
the first hour
God.
was live, so you could see there's a lot of looseness and a lot of mistakes and stuff.
I mean, I can almost fly to Denver for the length of this thing. All right. So there's an update because we played the audio of Tom Brady. Hey, Andrew, do me a favor. Put the Tom Brady, don't say that bleep again. Stick that on my button bar, would you please? So we have a little bit of an update here because it turns out that the comedian Jeff Ross was on Rich Eisen's podcast.
Yep.
And the story was, Andrew, stick that up there quickly, that you had this Jeff Ross, who he's a comedian, and he's kind of turned his career into like the ultimate roast host. Does his business card say roast host?
He's the roast master. He's on all of these celebrity roasts.
Right.
He even acknowledged how they haven't done one in a couple of years. But other than that, he's a touring comic.
Even back when me and Fester went to go see Charlie Sheen live, he opened for Charlie
serious?
Sheen
Really?
and just roasted him.
Oh, when Charlie Sheen was on the Tiger
Tour.
Blood tour.
Yeah. I mean,
That was awesome.
Jeff Ross is a funny guy. I got nothing against him, but he does these roasts.
So Jeff Ross made a joke about massages because Robert Kraft was in the audience. And, of course, Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, he was busted in that sting over, was it Jupiter or Jensen Beach over in Palm Beach County, because he went to one of those, Asian, rub and tug places. And, he looking for, I guess, a happy ending. Remember, the charges were dropped ultimately, but this host, this Jeff Ross, made a joke, and then Tom Brady was heard on the open mic telling him, don't say that bleep again.
And on the first day of training camp, that scrawny rookie famously walked into the owner, Robert Kraft's office, and said, "I'm the best decision your organization has ever made." Would you like a massage? I love Robert Kraft. I love
it again.
Okay.
And then Tom Brady comes up to him and says, don't say that bleep again. S-bomb, bleeped out. And then he's going, okay.
And Robert Kraft is there like in the first row. He's looking, and then he points to Robert Kraft. He goes, look at him. He's having a good time.
Well, Jeff Ross was on this Rich Eisen podcast, and he was asked whether Tom Brady was really, really peeved at this.
The one thing people are wondering about today, was Brady really pissed about you making a crack towards a massage joke?
Come on.
No?
Come on.
No?
No way. No way.
Because he came up, he said, knock that S off, Jeff.
He's having fun.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
Having fun, it's like, that's his dad, that's like, Robert Kraft is like a father figure to him, he was just showing his love for Robert Kraft, and Robert Kraft loved it. We had a great talk afterwards, and he was so happy that I gave him a shout out and a salute. It was beautiful.
All right, is he just running cover for Tom Brady? I mean, because I tell you, this Jeff Ross guy, I mean, he sounds like a nice guy. Is he just...
So it's all jokes.
Is he just helping Tom Brady out?
When you sign up for the roast, I guess everybody has a couple of things that they want to keep off a table, but
no, everything's...
I started watching the roast because I saw a news article that his kids are really... Tom Brady's kids...
I thought you were going to say, I started watching the roast at 425 in the oven.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hysterical.
Thank you.
You would make a great roast master.
Thank you very much.
The roast of Fester.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, I read a story that his kids and his wife were really, really upset, and it's affecting his kids. So I'm like, how bad is this? So I said, I'm going to watch it. So I turned it on. I started watching the first hour of it, and it is pretty unrelenting the first hour.
Gotcha.
They lay into him
But
pretty
then
hard.
now Gisele Bündchen is making news because, and we had already heard rumblings about this earlier in the week, but there's more that's come out, that Gisele Bündchen is deeply disappointed by the irresponsible jokes about her marriage to Tom Brady in the Netflix report.
Dude, they go right into Mr. Jiu-Jitsu guy.
Yeah, I mean, why would he sign up for this? When he just got divorced.
But Gisele is upset. I mean, it's a roast. That's what a roast is.
Still, you don't want to hear that.
And again, Gisele, supermodel, public eye, and you can't always turn it on and off. You choose a life. You choose a lifestyle. I mean, she seems like so fragile, like a piece of fine china. We've got to bubble wrap it, put it in a gyroscope container or something here.
You put yourself out there in front of some comics and you tell them be as vicious as you can be.
I mean, she's been in the public eye for 30 years or something, and now she's all like, wow, 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 woe is me. Oh,
they're bringing her kids into it. That's a little much, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't like bringing the kids, but I don't think they brought the kids into it.
Dude, I heard a lot. You left your kids and your wife.
Yeah,
jokes.
He's like, Tommy.
Oh, okay.
When you leave your wife and kids, when you lose your wife and kids for an 8 and 9 season, that's dedication.
Anyway,
come on. You think she wants to hear that?
All right, so Gisele Bündchen is disappointed by the arrest, but it's a roast.
Kevin Hart opened up and he busted right into Gisele. And he's like,
really?
He's like, Tom, you left New England and you really bleeped your coach. You know who else bleeped their coach? Gisele. She bleeped that jiu-jitsu guy.
He said that?
MJ, look.
Oh, man.
Forget about everything you're hearing.
That's rough.
You got to watch it.
Why did Roxanne disappear from the show?
She's calling Ric Flair. They're setting up something for later.
Why do you just walk out and disappear for 5 minutes?
Because a couple things are going on. First of all, I have to do that post. Like, I have to get that post up of our interview with Ric Flair.
Okay.
And so...
No, it's got to go to TMZ first.
We have to make sure we do that ASAP. So that's what I've been working on, and I had to get Andrew to do something.
Okay.
To help me with
All right.
something.
You going to put the audio up, too, as
yes,
well?
Yes, of course. But I did want to tell you, MJ, I have to buzz out. Listen to what I did. I'm such an idiot.
Oh. No, not you.
What did you do?
Well...
Because I'm not done with the roast yet, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Okay,
all right.
well... my daughter has a performance today. She has to be a cowgirl. And so I'm leaving shortly. And so I ordered her cowgirl outfit on Amazon. And I just kept looking, when's it going to get here? When's it going to get here? And guess where it went? It went to my brother's house in downtown St. Pete. So she needed to wear it today. And it arrived yesterday afternoon to his house in downtown St. Pete.
Why wouldn't your brother tell you that it arrived?
Because he didn't know who it was from.
So he just gets he probably thought some freaky...
Yes.
He
Yes, he has a son.
He just gets
Yeah.
a cowgirl outfit from Amazon?
Yes, and I called him. I'm like, TJ, where did you get a cowgirl outfit? He's like, yeah. Is it pink? He's like, I was wondering what that was.
Hold on. So you were getting this yesterday for your daughter's performance this morning?
Hey, we are a last minute group around here,
man,
so just deal with it.
You're like just-in-time manufacturing or something.
Yeah, we are.
You're like the BMW plant up in Greer. Wow.
Yeah. So, but has anyone ever done that? Because guess what? His son was the last person I sent something to because I sent his son a birthday gift, but it shouldn't have defaulted to his address. So that's a problem.
So what are you going to do?
I made Doug drive and get it last night.
Oh, I thought it was this morning you just figured this out.
No. It happened last night.
All right.
It happened last night.
And then one other thing, and you have to leave like soon?
Yes, I do.
All right. So we'll be Roxanne-less in the 9 o'clock hour? Oh,
kind of been Roxanne-less because I've been working on it.
We'll try to hold it together here. I don't know if it's going to be possible.
Try if you can.
But one other Netflix Tom Brady roast deal, and I had read this, that Kim Kardashian got booed relentlessly on the live event, but then for the replay, they've edited out Kim Kardashian getting booed. Why?
She's like, guys.
That's not ethical. Leave the freaking thing the way it was recorded.
It's already 3 hours long. Don't spare me that minute.
Did you see the clip?
I did not.
Dude, it makes you feel sad for her.
Hold on. There's no way I'm going to feel. There is nothing that will make
They're
me.
like, she's like, so, and then they're like, just booing the hell out of her. And then she's like, guys. Like,
really?
I mean, look.
It's really sad.
You go to
And
a
she looks
roast.
damn good.
Everybody's laughing. You're at a roast, and you get up there, and the whole. I mean, they sold out the old LA Forum.
I mean, she was getting booed.
Hey, I'm sorry, but Kim Kardashian does nothing for me. And
everything she says, she's so sweet.
I do have a decent amount of empathy for, but I don't know if I have a lot of empathy for the Kardashians. I think the planet Earth would be just much better off without, if the Kardashians never developed out of Skunkhead Daddy from the OJ trial. I think we'd all be better off here. But listen to this. Those who watched the roast of Tom Brady live Sunday night heard the audience erupt into boos when Kim Kardashian took the stage. However, Netflix has since edited out the negative reaction. Total edit job. Which I don't think they should do that.
Can you guys take the part out where I got booed? Why would they take that out? That's weird.
I haven't seen Kim on stage yet.
She's got go home heat.
Hey, you know who's in a lot of trouble? You know who's really getting screwed over here pretty soon?
Who?
Listen, it's, I don't want it to sound like, oh, they're getting screwed over and it's not warranted. But we have a Wander Franco update.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's not going back to the race.
Really?
I think we determined that like 6-8 months ago already. But yeah, Wander Franco, there's some movement in the accusations of the underage diddling. We'll get to that in just a bit. Man, we got a lot so we have an hour to go. A solid hour when we get back. It's the final hour of the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. So that's on the way in just a bit. I sense an appearance by Cajun Fester in just a matter of moments. So we'll explain that coming up in just a bit. Oh, do you know what dementia tipping is? We've talked a lot about guilt tipping, and do you know what dementia? This is a problem. And we have a story of someone getting fired because of dementia tipping. Well, we'll explain if you're curious. Don't worry, it's coming up in just a minute. And then also don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about this. The MJ Morning Show $40,000 money heist starts Monday. We're giving away $1,000 every day, every hour next week. Brought to you by Lucan's Wine and Spirits. The whole week sponsored by Lucan's. And then the next week we're doing it again. Another $20,000. $40,000. 40 winners, $1,000 apiece, every hour, every day for 2 solid weeks starting on Monday here on the MJ Morning Show. And week 2 is brought to you by the Kemp Law Group. Accident or fault, you call Kemp Law. We started another hour of the MJ Morning Show next here on Q105. If you're making a move... 9:02 at the MJ Morning Show. We are back in moments right after a little Earth Wind. Morning show at 9:05. Running a few minutes late today, but we went long with the hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. That was more like I think like an hour and 30 minutes of nonstop MJ this morning. Roxanne is out this hour. She's running off to, I guess, a final school performance for her daughter. Is that what she's doing?
Good for her.
A little recital.
Yeah, when I think of Roxanne's daughter singing.
I know the way. I am one.
I wish I could be there.
She's taking lessons. She's gotten a lot better.
I wish that I could be there.
She's a natural.
Yep. I wish, Roxanne, if you're listening in the car on the way to your daughter's performance, I should have just left the last hour in the hands of Fester and Froggy, and I should have just come along to the big year-end
Are you kidding me?
performance.
We'll call up Ric Flair again.
Yeah.
He'll go on with us.
Exactly.
I'd play Static. I'm out of here.
All right, 9:06 at the MJ Morning Show. Do we have the lowest tier of cleaning crew services
in this building?
Yes.
Dude, there's if you mean by non-existent?
Yeah.
Yeah, the place is a pit.
So it's not non-existent because
what do they have? No arms?
No, listen. I use
armless cleaning service.
Okay, so we have our office creates virtually no
It's
trash.
called AmpuClean.
You guys having fun?
All right. That's mean.
It's an AmpuClean. I'm sorry.
You just get nothing done. The broom just falls.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right, that's
Our
mean.
show office creates almost no trash. And the other day I used one of those.
Yeah.
Those violin. What are those things? Bows for flossing your teeth.
Wait a minute. Why do you have a violin bow?
Those little violin flossing your teeth flossers.
Yeah, they're called pig flosser things.
Yeah, so those little stick flossers.
Yeah,
right?
which are discarded everywhere now.
Right.
If you walk in a parking lot at a shopping center, you got those little discarded flossers all over. I don't know what's going on.
So
He did. Michael Strahan does actually use a violin.
You know
bow.
what those are like? Those are like when I was a kid. Before they came out with the soda cans where the flip top stayed on the can. Before you used to have the tabs that you pulled off, and those things were everywhere.
They still are in the metal detecting world. You'll find them every 2 seconds.
Really?
Oh, they'll throw you off.
From 50 years ago, they're still out there.
Oh, please.
And that's why they invented the cans where the flip top on the soda can stays on the can now. But when I was a little kid, the tab came totally off. Anyway, where were we?
So anyway, I used that little flosser stick and I threw it into our garbage can. It was the only piece of trash our office created, and the next day it was gone. So somebody in the wee hours walks into our office.
They clean that's all they do here is they empty the trash cans. But the point is, the coffee beans that were spilled all over the floor, they're still in the corners of the room. Do they not sweep and mop? And get some, mop and glow in here occasionally. The reason why I bring this up, have you touched some of the sticky freaking doors in this place? That is the grossest thing. You leave the studio area to go to the lobby where the bathrooms are, and you touch the door, and it's got hand slime buildup stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Disgusting.
It is. It's gross. Even the metal plates, and then you push on the. I typically don't touch doors. I try to just do a foot push, but every once in a while I'm thinking of something else, and I touch the door, and it's like door stick. And did they ever pick up any disinfectant or any soapy water? Did they ever clean surfaces around here, or do we have the cheapest ass tier of cleaning from AmpuClean?
No, there's in the kitchen, there'll be a Dunkin' Donuts half box of hard 4-day-old donuts, and they'll just be in the kitchen for a week.
Yeah.
On the table.
But I thought that we got rid of the cleaning service, and they brought in a new cleaning service 6 months ago?
That was AmpuArms.
Dude, back in the day, when I worked part-time over at the Country Hick Station, the cleaning crew was awesome.
That was UniClean. That's what they have. No wieners. It's a bunch of units.
But you know what?
It's UniClean.
But they got stuff clean.
Yeah.
AmpuClean is not getting it done.
Hey, you know
Sir, we have two packages. One, the armed cleaning people, and the other one, non-armed. Which one are you going to go for?
Let me call Ron.
Oh, God.
He's in his meeting.
What do you mean he's in a meeting?
I guess every Wednesday. I just went over to the sales department to steal candy. And these sales weasels are like scurrying like roaches to make it to this 9 o'clock meeting.
Really?
Yeah.
He'll pick up.
Yeah, his phone is always attached to his ear, so it should ring.
If he answers in the meeting, have him put you on speaker because
All right.
they're all together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope he picks up.
Just take over the meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, he should say, "Oh, hey, MJ's calling me. I better pick this up."
This is our big money man right here. I got to get this.
Our most valuable.
Hello?
Hey, Ron, it's MJ Live. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm in a meeting.
Oh, hey, do me for
Put us on speaker.
do me a favor. Could you put me on speakerphone for the whole meeting real quick?
No.
No.
No,
Put me on speaker. I want to address everyone in the meeting.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
MJ wants to talk to us. Okay. Jay.
All right, hey, so do we have the lowest tier of cleaning service in the building?
No, MJ. They're very nice people.
Did you hear? I got laughs. I got laughs from the sales team in there. Look at this, a sales meeting.
Ron, we understand that they're nice people, but that's not the question.
Is it still AmpuClean?
All right, so it's almost like they don't have arms and legs because they don't clean our studios.
MJ,
Yeah.
I will look into this after my sales meeting.
But also,
This is important.
But also, here's what really triggered me: is I usually open the doors with my feet, but I touched a couple of doors, and the body slime stick on our doors it's like awful. Do they know what soap and towels and disinfecting spray is?
I'm sure they do. But let me go.
No, Ron,
Have
real
a
quick.
wonderful day.
Ask the room. Are we the only ones who've experienced this? Is anybody else in the room can corroborate that?
No, sales. It's a nirvana back here, but after your show, come by for the champagne water fountain that we haven't installed.
It's a champagne fountain, all right.
All right. But no, we've got coffee beans still on the floor from a bit we did 6 months ago. It's like seriously.
And we will talk about that. But anyway, I gotta go. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
Have a nice meeting.
All right.
I mean,
we'd always be closing.
Did you hear the laugh I got?
I mean, as much as we enjoy playing Count the Stains on the carpet
So here's the
every
thing.
day, we would like for them to go away.
All the salespeople want to laugh more, but they're in the meeting.
All right.
They're like,
Listen. How cool is it? He's in the middle of a sales meeting and he picks up my phone call.
He's a good man.
That's pretty cool. All right, thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Where was? So Netflix. We talked about the aftermath of the Tom Brady roast, but also you sent me a note that you actually watched the Jerry Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie, and Fester has a full review for us.
oh no, I started it and I couldn't.
I
love Seinfeld so much.
I do too. That's why.
I read dismal things about. I heard that it is an absolute horrific waste of.
I turned it off and put on Seinfeld.
Really?
I was like, I'm watching the whale
It's like
episode.
an hour and a half or an hour and 40 minutes.
I heard that it is a cringe fest beyond cringy. That it's awful.
What is he doing?
I don't want to taint your review. What is the review of the Pop-Tart movie from Jerry Seinfeld on Netflix?
It was not really funny. I laughed out loud, like laughed out loud one time.
The jokes are just
once. I chuckled maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's it. And I went in as a tough audience. I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to laugh. I'm going to make him make me laugh. And he didn't, except for one time.
Really?
I don't understand what he's doing. He doesn't do anything for years and years, and then he does
Then he does
doo-doo.
this. And it's
He did
so
B-movie,
bad.
the last movie he did.
And it's got, and Amy Schumer's in it. And
I never saw B-movie. Was B-movie good? Did that get good
I mean,
reviews?
it was probably better than the Pop-Tart
B-movie was a really creative animated movie for kids that was really good.
It was
Julian,
different.
you saw B-movie, right?
Absolutely, and it's got what's the guy? We just talked about him in our class the other day. Ray Liotta. It has Ray Liotta.
Yeah, I mean, a
Oh,
bunch of stars
yeah.
are voicing different
Oh, yeah,
characters.
that's right.
And there's a bunch of celebrities in this movie too. Everybody in this movie, like, hey, I know that person.
Yeah, Ray Liotta. I love Ray Liotta. And his final movie, his final swan song was "Cocaine Bear."
Okay, so
I mean, we're talking Goodfellas, an Academy Award masterpiece, and Ray Liotta's got to go out with "Cocaine Bear."
It's tough.
there's one joke in the movie that I thought was a terrible joke that I think they're going to get heat on. And they talk about the death of Gus Grissom the astronaut who died in 1967.
Oh, on the launch pad?
On the launch pad.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because
what
one
was
of
that, Apollo? What was that? Which Apollo was that?
I looked it up quickly, and I just got my dates correct. But they joke about...
Apollo 7? What was that?
They joke about the death of Gus Grissom.
Really?
And chronologically, the movie's not right because Kennedy's president and happened in 67. But I'll get past that. But in the next couple of days, I'm just interested to see if anybody gives this movie flack for making a bunch of terrible jokes
by now.
It came out yesterday.
Oh, no, I'm way off. It was Apollo 1.
Yeah, right. I watched it like 4 days ago.
Apollo 1. What am I saying? Apollo 7.
No.
It's been out for a few
I thought
days.
it came out yesterday.
No.
Tuesday's movie released.
Last Tuesday it came out.
Oh,
So I
last
watched
Tuesday?
it, yeah.
Well, I watched it yesterday. And they made the Gus Grissom joke. I thought that kind of sucked. The January 6th hat tilt at the end.
Yep.
Was actually really funny.
What happened? I don't know.
The mascot stormed the building.
Hey, have you... great.
It's
great.
God,
But
that sounds horrible.
It's horrible,
Yeah.
but you have to watch.
Just watch Ricky Stenicki, a real comedy.
Dude, have you seen Ricky Stenicki, MJ?
It's the
MJ.
I've not.
Julian, have you seen Ricky Stenicki?
I have not.
Oh.
I have no idea what that is.
Dude.
What is Ricky Stenicki?
Do not watch this with Chloe and Michelle.
It's a John Cena movie.
John Cena's in it.
Oh,
Zac Efron's in
I saw
it.
this on Instagram.
Dude.
Him singing all the songs.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yes.
You got to give this one a shot.
Is
It's
it
the
on
funniest, dude, it's the funniest movie I've seen
Is
in
it on
years.
Prime?
Is it Netflix? Or?
Apparently, it's a horrible movie,
No.
but John Cena does a really, really good job.
It's not horrible. It's
not.
hilarious.
It's not great either. But
It's on Prime.
listen,
Is Amazon Prime? Is
Yeah.
it free or you
Watch
have
it
to-
tonight.
you have
It's
to- It is
free.
It's free.
It's free.
MJ, you'll crack up. There's
Look.
a bunch of scenes where you'll crack up.
Ricky Stenicki. All right, moving along.
It's a Froggy wreck.
Dementia tipping.
Yes. We haven't had Dementia Dawn on in a while.
We have
Oh,
a new dementia person, Julian, here.
Listen, can I?
Hello, everybody.
Can I please tell the story?
Okay.
Listen. Both my grandmothers had dementia. Okay,
Mine
You know?
too, and that's why I'm allowed to
on.
do the voice.
Come on.
They were big tippers.
All right. A Minnesota ice cream shop worker has been fired after a dementia patient tipped her $100 for like an ice cream cone. And
Oh, I thought
the
this was gonna
ice
be-
cream worker didn't say anything that's way too much
I
for
thought
a
this was going to be
tip.
funny.
I thought this was going to be a little more guilt trippy.
Yeah.
Here's $1 for you, Sonny.
I didn't put the decimal in. You should figure this out.
So what?
Yeah.
When my grandmother had dementia, we left an Olive Garden and she got into another person's car.
Really?
Yes.
Anyway, so this Minnesota ice cream shop worker has been fired allegedly because of a $100 bill put in the tip jar, and the owner of the store accused their employee of taking advantage of the elderly customer with dementia. Yeah, Seth
Get yourself a nice zoot suit with that.
Seth and Lisa Swenson claimed that their adult daughter, Emily, a 5-season employee at the Freeze in Moorhead, Minnesota, was fired after the tipping debacle last month. So wait a minute. The owners fired their daughter?
That happens.
So it was their daughter that took the dementia tip? That's
Sorry,
terrible.
sweetheart. You got to go.
That's awful.
Mom.
All right, breaking news on Wander Franco. Breaking news on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. So authorities down in the DR, that'd be the Dominican Republic, apparently are planning to present formal accusations against the Rays shortstop, Wander Franco. Do you say Franco or Franco? What's the
Pedo.
correct pronunciation?
Yeah, Wander Pedo.
Well, I'll just call pedo. Yeah, there you go. And this stems from an alleged relationship with a 14-year-old girl that began in December of 2022. So this report came out yesterday in the Dominican newspaper El Nuevo Diario and said that Franco stands to be accused of commercial sexual exploitation of a minor. Remember, this whole thing came about and totally, blitzed his career. This came to light last summer when pictures of Franco and the girl started popping up on social media, and Franco was placed on administrative leave by the Rays in August, and he's never been back. I don't think he's ever going to be in the MLB again. I mean, you talk about a guy with a promising career and hundreds of millions of dollars potentially in his wallet, and now he's wrecked it all. Guess what? He's going to be serving drinks poolside at some Sandals in the Dominican Republic soon.
If you even get that game.
Yeah, he won't even pass the background check.
Are the Rays still paying him?
That's a good question.
He hasn't been charged with anything.
Is he still on the payroll? He's not obviously on the active roster, obviously, but
there's no way he's being paid.
Sure there is.
Well, if he's got a contract and there's no formal charge, or if there's no, I guess the formal charges are coming finally, and there's no conviction. I don't know what his contract says, but we all, if you have a contract, if you're in sports, if you're in media, listen, in a lot of business contracts, there are morals clauses. And
that's what I'm thinking. How can they pay him?
If I get busted picking up hookers on Nebraska over in Tampa,
morally, that's okay.
Well, actually, that'd be free advertising, so they might dig that because we don't really have an ad budget anymore.
Great news, everybody! MJ got pinched for hookers. We're in the paper. Look, who's the top of Tampa Bay Times?
No, the paper only prints 2 days a week now.
TBO.com.
I'm on Bay News 9.
All right, so I just typed into Google, "Are the Rays still?" and Google finished the sentence with paying Wander Franco.
Right.
And he is getting paid his $2 million salary.
Wow.
He signed a bigger contract.
Yeah. He had an 11-year, $182 million deal that he signed with the Rays in 2021. Wow.
But they're paying him, according to the Google, $2 million a year.
Anyway, we're expecting the formal charges to roll down today.
Exciting.
Yeah, accused of commercial sexual exploitation. So, he's never going to be in a Rays uniform again. He might be in a, I don't know, Orioles uniform, but I don't know. I don't think he's ever going to play Major League Baseball again. 9:22 at the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. And I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that we have some of the best material next. The final chunk of the MJ Morning Show is moments away here on Q105. If you need... Love me some Journey, Be Good to Yourself, even if it is just bumper rejoin music. 9:31 at the MJ Morning Show, the final chunk. I'm about to play something cold. I have not heard this yet, but typically I love his stuff, so I'm sure it's going to be great. Mark, who we call Magic Mark, our parody guy, just sent me a text, and the text read, hey, just emailed an MJ Money Heist jingle to your Gmail account. Hope you like it. And I said, gotta play it cold next. So I've not heard this thing yet.
It's risky business.
Okay.
Yeah. So, of course, we announced the big MJ Money Heist. Incidentally, we have the Cash Kitty coming up in 28 minutes. So at 10 o'clock, Roxanne will have your next word for the Cash Kitty. You text or you enter it on the Q105 website or on the Q105 app. And $1,000 could be yours with the Cash Kitty coming up at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, the big announcement was made yesterday that the MJ Morning Show $40,000 Money Heist, brought to you by Lucan's Wine and Spirits and the Kemp Law Group, we're blowing out 40 grand. This has not been done. I don't think ever. This, I think, is going to be the largest money giveaway in Tampa Bay morning show history. Andrew's giving me a thumbs up, and Andrew was around. You know, Andrew's been around for years also in this, even before I got here. Andrew's been
Cleveland
around.
Wheeler was his intern.
Yeah. So this is huge. We are giving away $40,000 in cash beginning on Monday. The MJ $40,000 Money Heist. It's every hour, every day for 2 weeks. So Monday morning, 6 a.m., $1,000. Then the 7, then the 8, then the 9, another $1,000. I will have every winner live on the air. I will take the winners live. these are MJ Morning Show listeners. This is all MJ Morning Show. $40,000 over 2 weeks. Next week, the week of the 13th, and then the week of the 20th. 20 grand a week, 40 grand. So I made the big announcement. And now, apparently, we have a little jingle that Magic Mark, our parody guy, has slammed together, and I haven't heard it yet.
I wonder what song is it to? Is that?
It's only a 9 seconds. It's a little like a little jingle sweeper.
Okay.
All right, so
a
hang
little
on.
earworm.
All right, well, hang on. I'm hearing it for the very first time. Here goes.
The MJ money heist, winning cash is very nice. $1,000 is cool as shit. Cash tag, you're it.
Oh, I like it.
Wait, what'd they say?
Cash tag, you're it.
No, before that.
Did I?
Cool as schnit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you thought it said something else.
Sounded like a Japanese girl group.
Oh, yeah.
What song is that?
Yeah.
The MJ money heist, winning cash is very nice. $1,000 is cool as shit. Cash tag, you're it.
I like that. Quick.
There's a little pop at the end.
To the
I don't
point.
like.
Yeah. What now?
There's a little pop at the end. Listen.
What do you mean a little pop at the end?
Hold on, let's hear it again.
The MJ money heist, winning cash is very nice. $1,000 is cool as shit. Cash tag, you're it.
It's a little hit.
A little poppy.
Almost like she banged her nose into the microphone at the
I can relate. I can relate.
Look, listen. This is Froggy.
Hashtag,
Listen,
you're it.
This is Froggy banging his nose. Listen. That's it. That's Froggy banging his nose into the microphone.
But you know, I have very special ears. I hear everything.
All right, I have a pile of celebrity stuff that I want to do here. Final chunk of the MJ Morning Show, 9:35. We got about 10 minutes left here. Let me squeeze in as much as we possibly can. Jana Kramer. She's a country.
Who?
She a country. Jana Kramer.
I never heard of her.
I don't.
If it's not Jelly Roll or Morgan Wallen throwing chairs off roofs, I don't know.
One Tree Hill. Isn't that a?
That was a TV show.
That's a band. Oh,
Was that a country singer?
that's a band, right?
Jana Kramer, it says, is a country singer.
I have no
now,
idea who she is.
I know the least about country music. I'm just being honest.
Any relation to Cosmo?
I don't know much about country music. I know more about the Goldberg variations than I know about country music. Okay?
I know a little bit about, so you can hit me with some questions.
All right.
I mean, you know.
Well, who's Jana Kramer?
Never heard of her.
Okay, that's why
Never heard of her. We got questions right out of the gate.
But Jana, can you grab the country folks down the hall? Can you go grab JR? Andrew, can you ask JR if he can pop in real quick?
I'll ask him.
No, here, Andrew's running there. You stay right here.
Lana's right here in the production room.
Where's Lana?
The production room.
All right,
She's
let's
the other
get
way.
the whole morning show in and get their producer
Lana.
Keith as well.
Whole morning crew.
Is it Kevin?
Okay,
Yeah, get everyone in here. I need to ask some country music questions here.
It's okay. I can answer.
Because has anyone bothered to Google this? Fester has. Jana Kramer claims that Travis Kelce is always drunk. And, of course, Travis Kelce is...
His ex?
Taylor Swift's...
current
boyfriend. All right?
Of course he's always drunk. He's an NFL guy.
No, but is this true? He's always drunk?
It looks like Taylor... I've never seen a video of Taylor Swift without a drink in her hand.
Jana Kramer thinks that Travis Kelce is trouble. The country singer shaded Taylor Swift's boyfriend and their romance on the Sunday episode of Wine Down Podcast. To me, he's always drunk. Every time I've ever seen a video, he's always drunk.
So, what are you talking about?
Kramer added that she hopes that Swift doesn't follow in the 34-year-old Kansas City Chiefs player's footsteps. So the basic concern here is that if Travis Kelce is always drunk, that's going to rub off on Taylor Swift, and that Taylor Swift is going to be crap-faced.
All right.
Dude,
Jana.
Type in on Google Taylor Swift with a drink. There's like 500 pictures.
Oh, so she drinks a lot as well?
Well, there's just pictures of her.
Yes.
I mean, MJ, who the hell's Jana Kramer?
Well, that's why I don't know.
even-
That's why I'm asking the country station guys
They're
down the
tied up.
hall.
They're playing their back-to-back Hank Williams Jr. Conway Twitty marathon.
How did I know you were going to say Conway?
Anyway,
Conway Twitty's the best.
They might come down here in a few minutes. We'll find out. Hey, Tom Selleck. I have a lot of respect for Tom Selleck. I mean, he's had a storied career.
Yeah.
Of course, Magnum PI.
Has there ever been any like Tom Selleck
Scandal?
drama or like scandals?
dirt?
Over?
I don't. You know what?
When he posed nude in Playgirl?
Did he?
Was that Tom Selleck? I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Which one did you buy?
I still have it.
You bought a Playgirl?
Yeah.
It's called.
Anyway,
Yes.
so Tom Selleck. You'd think that Tom Selleck made a whole lot of money, right? I mean, Magnum PI,
Friends,
the reruns for years. Yeah, he was on Friends. I don't know if he gets. I'm sure he gets residuals from that. Who did she? She was in Friends. Tom Selleck was hooked up with Monica. Yeah,
Monica's boyfriend
in
for a
Friends.
season.
That's right. So Tom Selleck also has gone on to star on that show on CBS.
Blue Bloods.
Exactly.
He's like the chief or something.
Do you know that he's 79?
Yeah,
Dude,
that makes sense.
He is 79 years old, man. I mean, you look at some, nearly 80-year-olds like the president. And, it's like you look at Tom Selleck that's almost the same age, and Tom Selleck is in, really, good shape. But they just canceled Blue Bloods. So Blue Bloods is going off the air. I guess it's going to end later this year.
Okay. That's a good show. It's a good cop drama.
You know what? I've only seen is it like a double entendre that
Is it in England?
But Blue Bloods, it's also that they're blood relatives, that a bunch of the family are cops.
Yeah.
Isn't that it? Like,
yeah, his son's the cop. Okay, yeah.
Isn't it New Kids on that show?
Yeah.
Wahlberg. Yeah, what's his face?
Donnie.
Is it Donnie Wahlberg?
Yes. The less famous one.
Yeah, it's one of the. Yeah,
He's pretty famous. I mean, he's a new
the
kid.
less famous one.
Well, Mark Wahlberg is the most famous.
Never heard of him.
All right. So Tom Selleck is now saying that with the cancellation of Blue Bloods on CBS, he's saying that he might lose his 63-acre California ranch.
Damn, that's big.
Well, hold on a minute. You're telling me that Tom Selleck does not have enough money stored up?
You didn't pay cash for that thing?
Over his decades, that if he doesn't have the Blue Bloods paycheck coming in, that he might lose his ranch?
Dude, he should have called the Hollands, man.
That doesn't make exactly. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm scratching my head on this. And then I was reading the comments in the story. It's like, hey, why doesn't he do one of those reverse mortgages like he advertises on cable news all the time?
Good idea. You keep the property and then you give it over when you die.
Over a reverse mortgage. But listen, Magnum PI, all that syndication. I wonder if he was. I would think by the 80s that they were getting good syndication residuals, right?
Does he still have the mustache?
So he bought this ranch in 1988.
Yes.
Is it paid off?
How is it not paid off?
30-year mortgage would have been over in what, 2018?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you make the minimum payment,
unless it's the upkeep, the maintenance,
the cows, Fester. Don't you have a chicken?
I don't know how many ranch hands he has, how many employees he has, but man, he turns 80 in January, 79 now. Is Tom Selleck's birthday the same day as me? For whatever reason, that seems like check Tom Selleck's birthday. What is it?
Tom Selleck
is what? What's his birthday?
January 29th.
Oh, it's 29th.
1945.
Yeah, I'm 24. He's the 29th. Anyway, I just thought that was really odd.
We're both late January birthdays. Can I have a loan? I need to save my ranch.
Who likes Sam Smith?
The singer?
Yeah.
Who else?
I mean, Sam Smith is got to be the most common name in America.
No, but Sam Smith, the singer. Yeah.
I saw a great picture of him on the beach lately.
Just a quickie here. He was turned away at an after party for that stupid, opulent, obscene Met Gala.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So he goes to the door, and this is at one of the parties, and this was at the Macallan Bash. Macallan, the Scottish whiskey, good stuff.
Sure.
I love a good little pour of Macallan 18, man.
And yet they didn't invite you either.
I was not invited.
No.
But Sam Smith at the Mark Hotel, where he was even staying, He was turned away. Sam Smith turned away at the door. Sorry, you're not on the list.
Excuse me, my name is Sam Smith. Is that guy an American Idol winner or no?
I don't think he was.
I think he's British.
No, but
Then it's Clay Aiken.
inside, apparently, all kinds of, big names inside, and he was turned away.
Poor
Anyway.
guy.
Oh, and I had somebody send me a note. Somebody mailed this to my MJ at mjmorningshow.com. And like, MJ, is this real? And I think it is. It was Steven Seagal at Vladimir Putin's inauguration.
Yeah, he's always over there.
Yeah. Steven Seagal is like a Russia Vladimir Putin
sympathizer,
butt licker.
And he teaches them like karate moves.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Steven Seagal that he's like best friends with Vladimir Putin, and he goes to Russia all the time with what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. Really? What happened to Steven Seagal? When did he get a screw loose?
So can Seagal just come back and forth to the United States?
I don't know what his status is, but clearly something's insane in the membrane. Something's wrong with Steven Seagal. All right, 9:44 at the MJ Morning Show. We got a cruise. Oh, I didn't get into the Boy Scouts of America changing the name to Scouting America. Come on, really?
I like that.
Come on, it's the Boy Scouts of America. Come on. Give me a break.
They Scouts.
All right. Well, with that, we'll call it a day. If you need to get a hold of me, I'm MJ at mjmorningshow.com. Or my DMs are always open on my Instagram at Certified MJ Radio. Folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Don't forget the Cash Kitty is coming up next with $1,000 at 10 o'clock. And we'll see you tomorrow, and let's be careful out there.
Download the app now.
Get the Q105 app and listen to us anywhere. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-